Well, anyway, we are live, so hi, Internet.
What up, Internet?
Sorry for
Hi, Internet.
the delay there. I don't know.
It was everybody's fault, except for Ted.
That's true. It was.
I had to connect to the internet, and my streaming device was dead, so I had to wait for it to charge like a little bit.
It's mostly Celine's fault, is what it sounds like.
Sorry, internet.
I mean, fair enough. So let us jump into things right now. Hello, friends. Hello, all 80 of you who have subscribed to the channel. That's a crazy number right now. And all 5,800 of you who are following the channel here. It's a wild time here. Jake owes us like 8 billion Jake games at this point.
Well, next time we all just got to get quarantined together.
Exactly.
And then that'll be okay.
I mean,
I'm sure your children would love that.
Exactly. Who cares about the wives and the kids, right? As long as we can play D&D.
We'll just all go to Ted's house.
I mean, realistically, yeah, that would.
Ted's got the best house for it.
Yeah,
he does.
That's true. I mean, yeah, I blame all of you for not just coming and hanging out here. That's what I say.
Fair enough.
I think that's fair.
Anyway, welcome, folks. Oh, hello to all the people that are following. Anyway, we are sponsored by Hero Forge. I did want to say. Here is a color mini that they sent. It's going to be rolled out. I got an email today. It's going to be rolled out to the Kickstarter backers very soon. So that's very exciting. Additionally, today is Treasure Tuesday, which means they have released a new thing to their website. And today, that would be... Oh, man, I'm out of focus there. That would be Frog Folk. Oh, boy, I'm still out of focus. That would be frog folk, which are basically, for lack of being able to use the term grung or bullywugs, because those are Wizards of the Coast owned names, but that's what they are. You can make a tree frog looking person, and it's awesome. And I'm very excited because I've wanted to play one for a long time, and now I can make a mini of one. So once again, thank you to the folks at Hero Forge for sponsoring this stream. That being said, let's talk about what happened last time. Things got interesting. The party had more discussions with Ash, their new NPC companion, who, by the way, if you haven't seen, is available for you guys in the chat watching on the D&D Beyond overlay. His stat block and everything is there if you're curious to see what he's working with. And they are on the search for the Necronomicon, or more realistically, Clyde, this ginger elf who had it at one point and then lost it. So the party left Waterdeep, traveled along the road to a forest, which is cleverly known as the Misty Forest, because, get this, it's misty. I look out. Forgotten Realms.
Will we have to reimburse it for its bike at any point?
You might have to. I don't really know. There's only one way to find out, and that is to get attacked by a bunch of birds. And then you'll have to see what happens from there.
Bikes get broken, that's all I'm saying.
I mean, it happens. It was a completely reasonable situation. Hey, I need to borrow your bike. I'm being attacked by hundreds of angry bird creatures.
Yeah.
Why you gotta give me a hard time? I could have died. Then that blood's on your hands.
Yeah, but at the same point, I mean, like, if you steal somebody's bike to survive, you do owe them a bike.
I mean, I guess you're not
unreasonable.
wrong. I guess you're not wrong, Jake. I don't like it, but I guess you're not wrong. So, anyway, they set out into the Misty Forest, and thanks to you generous folks on the internet donating to tip the reliquary, a herd of ostriches with human baby faces screaming and wailing came running through the horses, spooked all the horses. Those more trained in animal handling were able to stay their horses, specifically Ash and Wave, Rick managed to stop his after it ran only a short distance, but Oz and Wildfire's just took off running in opposite directions because this is a horror movie trope. So they've been making their way back, and they found each other, but not really. Oz is with Wildfire, but it's not really Wildfire. And then, Wildfire's with Oz. Oz, evil Oz, we'll call him, attacked Wildfire with a long, distended, gross neck and a big old mouthful of super sharp teeth. Bit into her side. She passed her saving throw to not become possessed by the Deadite, which is always good, because the alternative to that is obviously very bad for the party. And that's pretty much where we left off at the end of last episode. So, I think what we'll do is we'll just pick right back up where we left off. So, I guess I need you, Wildfire, to go ahead and roll me an initiative.
Ooh.
And I will do the same for Evil Oz. You have 1 charge if that matters to you.
I got a 16. Do
Okay.
I know? Can I know if it matters before? I roll it?
No, you can't. That would be silly.
Ah,
So you actually go first anyway, though.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Then I would like to bonus action Mantle of Flame.
Okay. You are on fire.
Was it biting me when I did that?
No. I mean, it bit you, and then you reacted, resisted, and then it pulled back. It's not like holding
Not
on to you with
touching
its
me
mouth.
currently. All right. that's
Correct.
fine. All right. And then Fireball.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Big ol' fireball.
All right. He's gonna get 13, which is gonna fail.
Yes.
Come
Oops. Okay. I re-roll you, I re-roll you, I re-roll you, and I re-roll you.
Wow. I had to kick my puppy out of here. The way she's licking herself, she's gonna get us kicked off Twitch.
That'll
Look at you,
happen.
dog.
Yep.
Live your best life.
Yeah, well, she can, just not on screen.
Just not on screen. Fair. Okay. 20, 30, 41, 47, 49, 50, 55.
55 fire damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is a lot of fire damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
It is not happy. That was your action, your bonus action. Did you have anything else that you would like to do?
No.
Run away.
Well, I mean, yeah, move away 35, 30 feet.
Provoking an attack of opportunity?
Out.
Never mind. No, I don't do
Okay.
that. I stay here.
Fair enough.
Question:
Yeah.
Does real Oz see or notice that? Are we like close
Does
enough?
anybody in the forest notice that?
No, they do not.
All right.
Ooh.
Nah. Damn.
In the meantime, before I roll for Evil Oz, you and Wildfire are traveling based on your trajectory, and you guys are going along. And she says, "I think it might be this way. I think I heard something over yonder, over there," and gestures off to the right.
Shit. Yeah, I think. Wait, you heard something? What'd you hear?
I mean, I thought I heard Rick. He's kind of loud.
Yeah, he is. All right. Yeah.
All right. And you will
Yeah, lead the way.
leading the way over that way. Then it is Evil Oz's turn. So Evil Oz will look at you, Wildfire, and let's see. Is going to try to do a thing. let's see. What are we gonna do?
Oh.
Reform its life.
No, that would be
Ah.
silly.
It would be.
Rethink its alignment.
Nope, it's gonna try to bite you again.
Ah.
Oh, that's only a 15. I think that misses.
It does.
Oh, that is a miss.
Yeah.
Cool.
Way to be.
So yeah, and it's like bleh, big long Henrietta neck is just like bleh. Swallow your soul, swallow your soul.
Ah.
It is your turn.
Okay. Hold on a second. I did you, and I would like to do another fireball, please.
Okay. Sure.
Going for it.
Oh damn. That is
Hold
just
on.
garbage.
Good.
Okay. Roll you. Okay. Not as good as before. 42.
Okay. 42 points of fire damage. It is like and its hair is burning off, and now most of the flesh that was there once has begun to kind of slough off. Yes.
I can't retroactively make that a bonus action with my sorcery points, can I?
Maybe. What are you thinking?
Can I action a cantrip?
Oh yeah, you mean okay? Yeah, you're saying you'll do that. I got you. Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? So I can get like basically 2 attacks.
Yeah. No, you can do that.
Okay, cool.
You
Couldn't
could
she
also
just bonus
use your,
action her cantrip?
I could also what?
Bonus
was-
action her. Oh, what you
Oh,
say?
you go first, Jake.
I was saying she could just bonus action her cantrip at this point.
Oh, either
'Cause
way,
it's a
I didn't
spell.
know. Okay, fair.
I was gonna say you could bonus action disengage and run away.
She can't though.
Only
No,
you
no,
can do
sorry. If you bonus action the spell, you could action disengage
that.
and then run away.
Oh.
Well,
Now
I
I want
also
to try to kill it.
okay.
Okay.
I want to try to kill it.
Do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, kill it.
Then I would like to. It's still up on me, right?
Yeah, it's close to you. Yeah.
Does this count as undead?
Yes.
Oh, this is a ranged. Shit. Chill touch is named very misleading.
If only we haven't had that conversation many
I know!
times.
I know. But it would be so handy right now. So if I used that and made it and if I used chill touch, I'd have to do it at disadvantage, right?
Yes.
All right. I'll do firebolt then.
Okay.
Same thing.
Same.
What?
It's also a
Firebolt
disadvantage.
is also a range.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Does it have metal on it? Since it's odds?
Wait, what?
Does it have metal on it? Since it's odds?
No, Oz has soft shell crab armor.
Ah, boo.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You do create bonfire.
I could do create bonfire. Yeah, sure. All right, I'll do create bonfire under it.
Okay, so he's gonna make a dex save, I think.
Yeah.
Nope, he's gonna fail.
Woo. Okay, and that's gonna take. Reroll you. Okay. 18 damage.
18 damage.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. It's like now it's standing on top of a fire. I need you to make me 3 wild magic surge rolls.
Oh my god, you're right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ha.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Hold on. I just gotta look at what I was at last time. Okay. So 1. I got a 1.
There it
So my
is.
weight goes off.
Oh.
Well, try the next 2 and see if it goes off twice.
Yeah, we'll get there. Let's roll me a percentile, please.
Okay. 25.
Ooh.
Okay. So a thick cloud of smoke blasts out of your ears, mouth, and nose to a 20-foot radius. The area spreads around corners, and the area is now heavily obscured for 1 minute. You can't see anything.
But
As-
it can't see you, so
But
it
it
can't.
can't see me, so
In-
I can run away,
Opportunity.
right?
In theory. Yes.
Okay.
But now roll again to see.
Yeah, because I have to see what happens.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I'm back at 1.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't go off, but it was close. Good. Okay.
Okay.
Good for the next 2.
So you're at 2 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I run away?
You can certainly try.
Oh no.
I'm gonna say, okay, in fairness, I should have made that roll right after I made the spell. So in fairness, I'm gonna say that it obscured before I made my second attack, so I would have had to been here anyway.
Well, yeah, in theory, you wouldn't have been. It would have been after the first fireball, not the second or the firebolt.
Firebolt. What do you mean the second?
It was the first fireball,
Oh,
not the
you're
second
right.
fireball or
Right.
the firebolt.
What did you say? All of them happened, and now it's heavily covered.
So it's funny how that works. That the
It
most
does work like
beneficial
that.
option is the one we're going for.
Great, right?
All right. So yeah, do you want to try to risk running away from this thing? Now that you're completely obscured?
Did it seem like it had taken a lot of damage?
Maybe. You couldn't see because it was obscured.
That's reasonable. No, I
But you
probably
hit it
can't.
fine because of your own logic.
Exactly. I guess I just stay here then. It's only fair.
Okay. All right, then it's its turn. While this is happening, well, this has only been 6 seconds, but it's fine. Actually, it's been a little bit longer than that, we'll say. Because time moves differently in combat and out of combat.
Okay.
Oz, you and Wildfire seemingly make your way back out to the road
Okay.
that you kind of the path you came in on, and you can see maybe 60 feet away from you is Rick, Wave, and Ash,
Oh,
like weapons ready, looking off into the mist.
I yell out, "Hey, guys, over here!" And then I'm gonna try and run over to them.
Okay, yeah, you're able to run over to them.
Is this me?
Yeah, this is you.
Oh, okay, cool. Hey, Oz, what the hell happened?
I don't know, my dog Dorito ran off. I got him under control eventually. He's a good boy. He's just scared of ostriches with baby faces.
Yeah, what the hell, right?
And I saw Wildfire. She's over. She's right. Is she right there?
Yeah, she rides up with her horse as well, holding her like stomach as there's like blood coming out of it.
Oh, what happened?
Or no, her chest, right in the chest, I think was where it was. Like...
No,
It was
in
in
the butt.
Oh, it was in the butt. It was the
It was
butt.
the
That's right.
butt.
Holding her
Oh,
butt.
yeah, let's grab the butt.
Yeah, and she's just like riding, and it's painful. Like ow, ow, ow.
Yeah, I needed to make sure that she wasn't one of the things that Ash warned us about because he said they could look like people we know. So when she wasn't looking, I stabbed her in the butt, and she seemed to not like it. Also, she didn't turn into a weird.
Nobody likes getting stabbed in the butt. An
Yeah,
ostrich,
she also
baby.
she didn't turn into a weird monster thing, which is what I was dreading. So yeah, if that's how you tell, she's on the level.
And
Okay.
she's just like, yeah, I don't know. He stabbed me in the butt and then told me, I feel like you don't trust me. And I said, you stabbed me in the butt. And he said, well, that's fair. And here we are.
Yeah, that too.
So you just straight stabbed her for no reason.
Well, I wanted to make sure she wasn't one of the things. Ash said they were very dangerous.
Rick walks up to Oz and smells Oz. I want
Uh,
to see if he smells like himself. Because Rick can smell magic. I assume he can smell what these guys smell like.
I mean, he smells magic.
Does he smell like his magic, though?
How closely have you been smelling Oz over the?
We sleep around the same campfire. Sometimes Oz like sneaks up and tries to cuddle. It's not
I
good.
mean,
Doesn't work for him.
I get cold and lonely.
Yeah, it seems like it smells like Oz. I guess it's a
All right.
weird conversation to be having.
You gave me the power.
I did. Well, the internet did, but
Yeah, well, you are the internet.
I'm
To
all
me.
right. Sure. Aw, thanks, Jake.
Oh, yeah. Um. Okay.
I guess.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna give Oz like a real sideways sort of look.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go over to Ash and be like, "What do you think?"
And he's just like, I don't know. These things are tricky. They like to look like people you know, and just when you think things are going great, they turn on you.
All right. Is there any way of knowing if they're them?
And he goes, I don't know. Sometimes you feel like you're taking control of them, and you see a necklace and sunlight and everything makes sense. I don't know. I don't have any good reasoning. There's a dagger. I don't have it. I lost it. I left it where I was from. That if you stab them, that pretty much that helps. Also, when in doubt, just completely dismember them. And if their dismembered head still talks to you, then that's one of them. But that exercises the demon.
Yeah.
So
Can you describe this knife further? I happen to have several.
And he will describe to you the dagger that is kind of made out of bone, and it's like a weird little baby thing, like skull and like rib cage.
Oh, like the ostriches. It's the ostrich dagger.
And he's like, yeah, sure.
I get it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I have many a dagger, but that is not one of them. I was also looking through my old notes for old trinkets, and one of them is a comb that turns into a dagger. So I am so daggered.
Fair enough. Meanwhile, we'll jump back to Wildfire and Evil Oz. You guys are now in this smoke that is still consistently pouring out of your mouth, ears, and nose for the next minute. It's it's uncomfortable, but it's not like hampering. Like, you know how like if someone just like took a huge drag off of something and they're talking, like the smoke comes out of their mouth while they're talking. It's like that, but it just doesn't stop all the time. Like if you close your mouth, it just comes out your nose and your ears. If you open your mouth, it just comes out of all three. At least it's not coming out of your eyes.
Fair, that would suck.
Yeah.
Only if you cover your nose and your ears.
Right. Shut your mouth and it just starts coming out your eyeballs. Then it's just like, you know, when you're in a fire, like when you're outside at like a campfire and you get that feeling of like smoke in your eyes. It's like that, but all the time. So Evil Oz is going to attack you twice. Or is going to attack you, once with advantage. Because it seems as though his nature allows him to sense living creatures around him, as though somehow preternaturally not based on sight. And he's going to get a 23 to hit.
How much does shield add?
5.
Yeah, it's going to hit me.
Okay, well then you are going to take 16 points of necrotic damage.
16 or 60?
1-6.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, 60 points. Suck it. No, 16 points of necrotic damage. I take some damage too, right? Because you're all on fire.
Yeah, you take from Flame of Phlegothos and my Mantle of Flame. I just gotta look at.
You can take a D4 plus your charisma. Yeah. So roll me a D4, I think, Celine.
Okay.
D4 plus charisma modifier, I believe.
Then 9 plus 1 because fire damage, kind of.
Sure.
10.
Nice.
10 points of fire damage. All right. And I need you to, let's see. Yeah, no, it's not one of those things where you become immune to it. So I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Do I have to?
You do. I appreciate your, see, this would be easier to sell were you in person. I might like feel a little more sympathy for you.
I get it.
But over the internet, it's just it's hard to be.
Is it a magical effect?
Did we decide that last time?
I think we did, and I still rolled like hot garbage.
Fine, sure, we'll say it is.
Okay.
Just roll better.
Okay, I can work with this. 18.
That is the number you need to hit. So, it is your turn.
All right, I would like to. I'm assuming it just attacked me, so I definitely know kind of where it is, right?
For the most part, yeah.
I would like to fireball, please.
Fireball?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah. I'm using all my big spells.
That's fair.
I don't want to die.
Oh wait, do you have flame? Wait, what does flame strike do? Doesn't flame strike also do radiant damage?
Yeah, I think it's like split half. It's not as much, or it's just about as much as a fireball, but it's split.
Okay, never mind.
It's like 4d6 fire, 5d6 fire, 5d6 radiant, something like that.
Okay.
Oh, there.
46 of each.
Yeah, 46 of each.
Okay.
Yeah.
Almost as much, but not quite as much.
Yeah, and it does
I
go
close that
vertically more, so like you can't hit creatures in the
Yeah.
sky.
Okay.
Oh, dex save. Where's that d20 at? Oh, there's a natural 20. There it is. So he's going to succeed on the saving throw.
Hey, you'd rather have him have it here than on the attack roll.
That's fair.
$47 normal, so 24.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, yep, that's right.
Okay, cool. I would like to make that a bonus action, and then I would like to turn and run, please.
Before that, I would like you to make a wild surge roll.
That is reasonable.
That is reasonable.
I am going to fail.
Oh, yay! Percentile
Good.
roll, please.
Oh, get 100.
There's no way this will end poorly.
Get 100.
64.
Not nice.
64. Okay. Your internal body temperature elevates for 24 hours. You now have advantage on saving throws against cold temperature environmental effects and disadvantage against heat-based environmental effects. You're not really in a desert right now or the tundra, so not huge, but
Okay.
there it is.
You're hot.
Yes.
I feel toasty.
Hot damn.
All right.
And then yes, I would like to turn and try to run out of the fog behind me, please.
Well, the fog goes with you, so you can't see where you're going either.
I can't like run. Wait. So like I can't run backwards and have it like pouring out.
Nope,
that
it
way?
is a
Kinda like-
20-foot radius sphere that's just happening around you. So
Alright.
10 feet in
Well,
front, or
then-
sorry, no, 20-foot radius. So 20 feet in front,
Then you know
20
what?
feet behind, 20 feet on both sides. You're just completely, literally in the dark here. You just like,
Alright,
where am I
then
going?
I'm gonna.
You can take the dodge action.
Yeah, I'm gonna take. I kind of want to stay where I am, so I have some bearings on where it is. So I'll take the dodge action.
Okay. It's gonna make another attack roll against you.
That's fair.
21.
That's gonna hit. Shield. No, shield just matches the number. It doesn't.
Your armor class is weak.
I have such bad armor, guys.
She's a sorcerer. What do you guys want?
I want her to not die here.
And I don't even have my burb to give me his protective shroud thingy majigger because I sent him off to look for you guys.
11 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
I'm not excited if we fight these things.
And they have pack tactics.
Yeah, but
17.
Oh,
I have a charge, right?
you have 2 charges actually, thanks to
I was.
Jake.
Oh, thank,
yeah,
thank you,
Yep.
Jake.
yeah, you got it. I had
Okay.
them flint bucks.
I would like to use my second charge, please.
Okay. Remember, you do have advantage on these.
On all of them, or I just reroll.
Well, you had
one?
advantage on the first one and then the subsequent rerolls.
Oh,
You have advantage. The first roll you roll twice because you have advantage on
Right.
it. Then the charge
Right.
lets you re-roll again, and then another roll. So
right,
4
and I
total
rerolled
rolls.
One of those. Right,
Yeah.
and I failed
Okay.
one. Of
Okay, I
those,
wasn't sure if
and
you
I
rolled
the
with
second one.
advantage on the first
No,
one
no,
or
no, no,
not.
no. Ah, there it is. Okay, 24.
Okay.
Haha. Woo.
Clear
Thanks,
those
Jake.
charges right
Yeah. Aw.
out.
Internet, please give me more charges. I roll like shit.
And
Gonna die.
now it is your turn. Smoke.
Does it seem like it's gonna die?
You can't see it.
I know.
It's obscured by the smoke from your face.
How long does this last for?
You don't know, but I'll tell. Wildfire doesn't know, but the mechanic
How
is
long does it last
a
for?
minute.
Oh.
So
This whole
Don't
combat.
yeah, 7 more rounds at this point.
like that. Don't like that. Okay. All right. All right. Well, I used this. All right. Then I would like to wait for it.
Waiting.
Fireball
Oh.
again, I guess.
I have an idea.
Okay, fireball again.
For her or for us?
For us.
Okay.
An important idea.
6. Okay. Okay. Oh wait. And never mind. It's over. Never mind.
Jake, are you a stay-at-home dog mom?
Yeah, man. I'm living my best life. And
Because
I'm
that's
so
what
happy
your mug
about it.
says.
Yep.
Oh, the Deadite hit it 2 more times, or 1 more time, so it has to take the fire
Oh, that's
damage.
true. The D4.
Ah.
Yeah.
7. Yeah.
Okay.
My thing was gonna be I took the dodge action, so it should have attacked with
Disadvantage. That's right.
disadvantage.
Yeah, it was a straight roll anyway because it has advantage. Because it's
Right,
unseen
so-
from you.
Right.
So.
And that's why I was like, it kind of already like took care of itself. So like me.
Mhm.
All right. 10, 20, 30, 41, 46, 47.
Woo.
Okay. Yeah. I'd like you to make a wild magic roll, please.
Yep. I'm good.
Okay.
Alright.
And that was your action and your bonus action, right? Bonus actioning the fireball, right? Or did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bonus actioning the fireball, and then I'll play. Wait, is it away from me?
I mean, it just bit
I don't
you.
know. I can't tell. So,
That's the-
so I will create bonfire again.
Sure.
Can I tell where it is, or
You have a general idea, you think.
I'll hit some
biting
part of
you.
it.
Yeah, probably. It's
All
a
right,
deck
cool.
save.
Then
So
I will create bonfire again.
it's going to only get a 13 on the save, so it will fail.
Cool. Fail.
Nice.
All right, cool. So 1. 16 fire damage.
Okay. I would like you to roll me another Wild Magic Surge.
That's fair. And I'm good.
Okay. So just make sure you're marking down your sorcery points for doing all these bonus action
Yeah,
fireballs. And then you know, nothing happens. No, you don't hear anything. It's just utterly silent other than the sound of smoke pouring out of your orifices.
Dislike.
So what do you do?
I'm gonna start running. Or
Okay.
I'm gonna start maybe walking forward to like feel with my foot out in front of me to see if I can find it.
Okay. Sure. Make me a perception check at disadvantage. No, wait, you automatically fail perception checks if you're blinded. All right, yeah, so you're just walking around, stomping with your foot in
Trying
complete
to find it.
and
Well,
utter
I'm also gonna assume because it was leading me that it was leading me in the wrong direction. So I'm gonna start running towards back where we were coming from.
Okay. Sure.
After the minute runs out and you can see again.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna start moving right away eventually. I don't know when this is gonna stop, so
That's a good
I'm
point.
gonna move.
All right,
is a
so
good
your
point.
plan is to feel around and then start running?
I'm gonna, yeah, I guess I'll just feel around a bit in front of me and see if I could find it.
For about how long?
Maybe like 5 minutes.
Oh, great. So then it obviously ends because it only lasts a minute.
Oh, then yeah. So then it's done. And now I'm gonna. Do I see it?
No.
Ah.
I'm gonna run and start making lots of noise and be like, "Hey guys, help me!"
So you guys are
But,
all
with a southern accent.
you guys are all hanging out there.
I look at Oz and Brina, or
Seems-
Oz and Wildfire. Jeez,
Yeah,
long
I
time.
was gonna say Brina hasn't been here for a while.
I know. I
miss
saw her
Sabrina.
on D&D Beyond. She's still up
Yep.
in our
know.
group, and I was like,
Guys.
"Oh, Brina."
I figured out a way to reinterpret the the wildfire line in the prophecy as Brina. So
Doesn't work because that never happened. I'm
What
just
do
gonna
you
throw it
mean?
out there. No, I don't know. Anyway, what are you doing, Rick? Oh no!
oh no, Jake!
What a
He was
face,
one of the ideas!
Oh no!
Jake! No, not like this.
This is
Not
this,
like
this
this.
is the worst.
So anyway, Rick is doing something.
Rick freezes.
Yep. He just was like, I have a really good idea on how we figure this out.
Oh no!
Same part of me was like, how much is this just Jake committing real hard to a bit? And how much is he actually frozen?
That's fair.
Um. So yeah, you guys are there.
Ah.
Oh, there he is.
No, what was your great idea?
Ah.
He's
Okay,
back.
good. I am gonna look at Oz and Wildfire with my thermal vision,
Okay, sure.
because if they're dead, maybe they'll be cooler.
And cooler?
Cooler.
Yeah. When you look at them, they both are appearing to be thermally the same.
All right.
I mean,
All right.
what do you want to like take my weapons or something?
No, just do something only Oz could do.
No.
You stab me in the butt.
Oh, cool. I will take out one of my magic daggers and throw it into the wall, and then take out another magic dagger so that one vanishes, or not in the wall.
Ah. Okay.
They come
See,
forever.
that's one of his magic items right there. I'm telling Ash this.
And he's like,
Ah.
So at this
Can these
point,
things do magic?
and he's just like, I've seen him do all sorts of things. Sometimes they sprout wings. Sometimes their neck gets all funky. Sometimes they grow claws. Sometimes
Can
they
breathe
look
fire?
like your dead girlfriend. He goes, breathe fire? Maybe. I don't know. I never seen him do it, but that doesn't mean they can't. And at this point, you hear yelling from the woods, but in like a southern accent. And eventually,
Not southern yelling.
also your horse is dead because you fireballed like a million times. So I'm gonna just assume that your horse died.
Fair.
Because you dropped 4 fireballs on you, so your horse is dead.
Fair.
So you see wandering towards you guys from the woods, like screaming and yelling, like, "Oh, help me, I'm lost," whatever she wants to say. But you see Wildfire come running with no pants But Rick, your thermal vision immediately ticks that it's 110 degrees Fahrenheit, this body temperature. Much hotter than normally is wildfire.
Whoa there, traveler.
Oh there, traveler.
No, you stay.
I'm
No,
getting
you
wet.
stay.
What?
And wildfire, Celine, you see Oz is there with also wildfire.
I'll get away from her. She's an imposter. I encountered evil you and had a long ass neck and it tried to bite me. And honey child.
And she's like,
Ask me something.
I don't know, but this Oz tries to stab me in the butt, so I don't know how trustworthy he is either. But
Hi.
Yeah, but he still looks like him.
I mean, I still look like me.
That's fair. Ash, you know these things. Would it know information about us personally? So if you ask me a personal question, would it be able to answer equally as honest?
And he says, it's tricky. You know, they have this kind of almost uncanny ability to kind of play mind games and get into people's heads and pull out information that only they should know. And for some reason, only sometimes very small artifacts of sentimental value sometimes provide any sort of help. I really, sometimes. But then sometimes I think back and sort of relive it, and then it's not that way.
Hey, you, that wildfire. Take off your pants.
I have a question.
Yeah,
That's something.
Okay, so do we as players know each other's abilities even if we haven't seen them like in combat? Like, would Wildfire be able to tell me the things she can do vaguely?
Like how so?
Like, would I know about the thing where when she goes down to 0 hit points, she can just pick right back up?
I would say yes, but you've never seen that happen because she always forgets to do it.
No, I haven't been able to.
Except for the time that
it would have been really useful.
The one time I went down, I didn't have my reaction.
Oh, that's true. That's true. We did figure that out after the time.
Okay.
All right.
Because
well,
were that the case, Oz would just message the other 3 and be like, "Hey, if we kill Ember, she just comes right back. So let's just kill them both."
All right. So, huddle up, team that I know can actually beat them.
Is that
not you?
included?
No.
What? I threw the daggers.
No. What if you're the bad one and the other one didn't even exist and she's the bad one?
Oz.
Yeah.
Have your wildfire take off her pants.
Why?
See if her underpants go boom.
And Ash is like, I'm sorry, what?
My underpants go boom when they're revealed. So
none of you guys know this is true. Like,
here,
this
watch,
is.
I'll show you.
You don't have pants on.
Does it have to be pants? Or
Well,
can I
I'm just
cover it up with my cloak and then reveal. I think it should be
I think that's the real wildfire.
I cover up my pants with my cloak and I'm like, ready? Bam! Do my pants go boom?
Let me reread the trinket real quick.
I think my pants should go boom.
Rick leans over to Wave and he's like, I think that one's the real wildfire.
And he's like, I don't know, man.
While this is going on, can I try to see if the other wildfire has the Hellfire band on her finger?
Oh yeah, you can make me a perception check.
All right. I'm gonna tell Ash and Wave about Celine's temperature being so much higher than everybody else's.
Okay.
I got a 17.
And Wave's just like, hey man, she needs to just like cool off, you know?
Good input.
And he's like, yeah. It's.
I like to sprinkle in good ones every now and then.
Oh.
What were you gonna say, Celine? You were very excited. You went, oh.
I don't know. Oh, I got a 17.
Oh, for you.
I don't know. There's an
Oh.
Oh, no, that wasn't my
Oh.
My was to be like.
It's magic.
Oh, wait. No, to be like, oh wait, remember that time I killed your parent? I'm definitely the real wildfire.
And Wave's like, what? Like, oh shit. Forgot about that.
It was an accident. We made a
I throw a dagger at the other Ember.
Together.
At which one?
together.
The
It was
one.
Great. The one that you stabbed in the butt.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
my
only
underpants
the
go
real
boom.
Ember would be so crass as to prove her innocence by saying, "Remember the time I killed your parents?"
Come on.
Also,
After
my-
trying to use underpants, like underpants is the first go, murdered your
Just-
parents in the second go.
Exactly.
It does. She
Also,
makes a
wait.
convincing point.
Also, with my 17, did I see if she had the Hellfire band?
She has a ring on her finger. Yeah, it looks to be the same. Yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll there, Oz.
Because my next move is gonna be, and I got Hamish.
That's
Does she
a
got a Hamish?
22.
She might actually.
No, I know. That's also
fine.
partially why I don't want
Fine.
to risk it.
29.
Okay, yeah, that hits obviously. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Is it sneak attack?
I'm gonna say at this point no, because things are everyone's on edge at this point. And you've already stabbed her in the butt once.
Can I
So
also
Aha.
to wave, be like, hey, again, like I killed your parents. Here are their ashes. So she got their ashes.
and then Ash is like, what the
Also-
fuck is wrong with you
also-
people?
Here are your parents at. Also, here are your
Right.
parents' ashes.
And Wave goes, wait a minute, you've had my parents' ashes since you murdered them? Why did you keep them the whole
Legitimately,
time and you're only
I
giving them to
didn't
me now?
realize, and then
Like, do you not remember the whole
I didn't
memorial
realize,
thing?
And then
that
you forgive me.
We
remember?
spent a
I
long
felt
time
bad,
building
and
that
I just-
memorial.
We
I'm
built
gonna
a
be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I never fully realized who they were.
but like we built a
10 damage.
That is baloney.
10 damage. I started the fight.
I see that, Sean.
Okay.
I
You
understand.
started the fight.
Stop talking.
And Wave's just like, man, I
Nobody
don't.
else is. It's just you versus this deadite right now. Everybody else is watching.
Yeah,
these
and
two
at this
argue.
I will
at this point,
100%
Wave is like,
bring
man,
you
I don't know if I trust this one. Man, I don't know. She's got my parents' ashes. That's messed up. I mean, like, regardless of this whole dead thing, like, I just don't know if I trust her at all.
Yeah, that's fair, but we'll
That-
talk about that
that-
after this. I
That's
guess.
reasonable.
um.
Saying.
So well, at this point, I don't know
They're
if
not-
anybody else is. Everybody else does seem to be engaged in this conversation. You can go ahead and roll initiative, Oz, as you have thrown a dagger.
I want
at-
to. Can I make an insight check
About what?
about the
I'm gonna-
situation, Ted? Look at what's
Um,
going on.
I was also going to yell out, "She's the fraud."
I want to make
mean-
an insight check on whether or not Oz is telling the truth.
No, fair.
I mean,
Ooh.
I think I am.
I mean, I think
I-
you are too, but I mean, this is going to be more on Rick's insight.
Fair.
All right, let's see.
Can I guide him?
16 on the roll.
No.
17.
Wait, can Wave?
I feel like Wave's a little distraught at being presented his parents' ashes at this
I
point.
give you an insight to figure out the truth.
What did
You
you
might
get?
just make a perception. Wait. You ready? Wave rolls a 21. For what, Wave? We don't know.
Yeah, accurate. All right, yeah.
right,
So
cool.
you yell out, "She's the fraud." Your initiative, I assume, is better than this person's.
23.
Yeah, so you clearly are gonna go first in this. Ember's like, or Wildfire's like, again with the stabbing, as you throw another dagger into her. It's your turn.
I rolled the D10, the mechanic we talked about with the mage hand.
Yeah, sure.
So I got a 5, so I have a mage hand for 5 turns. So yeah, I'm gonna bonus action use my mage hand to give myself advantage on an attack roll against her.
Okay.
Ooh, dub 6 says I'm gonna use a charge.
All right, you have 10 currently.
Lucky?
What's up?
Do you have any luckies left?
I think I burned my luckies.
I think you did last time.
Yeah.
You may have.
So that's gonna be a 29 to hit.
That'll hit.
And I just want to double check one thing. This is also going to be a booming blade.
Okay.
Um,
And it would be a sneak attack because you had advantage on the roll.
cool. Nice. All right. Oof. So that's going to be 76. At this point, booming blade is 2d8.
Yes.
Initial and 3 for the second one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Mm. 10. 20, 31, 35, 42 damage.
Okay.
And then I am going to use my movement to try and run behind. I'm gonna turn around, use my movement to try and get behind Wave and Rick, and say like, "Get her! Get her!"
Okay, let's see. What are we gonna do here? As you
Is this thing like bleeding black blood?
No,
or
it's bleeding
anything?
red blood. Deadites are very well designed to be, unless they want to be, then they get real stupid and weird and claymation. But if not, they're very, very much a normal person. So let's see here. What are we gonna do? Okay. Yeah, so you run, I guess, far enough around because you weren't up on her. You went around, right? No attacks of opportunity provoked.
I have the mobile feat, so I made an attack against her.
So it doesn't matter anyway. That's fair. Okay, so you do that and run over, and clearly you guys now see this wildfire, still on horseback, is like now got a pretty serious wound, bleeding pretty heavily. And I guess at this point, the rest of you look over and see that Oz was like, "Get her!" and stabbed this wildfire and ran away. And she's like, bleeding out pretty heavily.
Oh, Oz, what the hell?
I'm gonna point at Pantsless and be like, "I believe you, get her!"
I fireball.
And then I'm gonna say to you guys as I'm running, be like, no one would be that stupid to pull out his dead parents' ashes to try and convince us to trust them, except Wildfire.
I fireball.
And then I slide behind you guys because I can go move through your squares, and I cower in a very Oz-like way.
I would like to.
Doesn't seem like Oz.
Well, it seems like this wildfire is it, so you can go ahead and roll me initiative there, Celine.
Okay. 16.
Okay. I don't know what's Rick feeling.
Rick's still pretty confused by all this.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead. So you can go ahead and you're gonna go before. I guess. Well, no, I guess you would go after. So what's gonna happen is Wildfire's gonna fall off, her horse to the ground, like Oz, why? And falls off the horse to the ground.
Oz, what the hell?
She's making it. She's full of shit.
Fireball.
You can, yeah, it's sure.
Oh, okay, I want to fireball. It's oh my
Celine,
God,
you
so
bumped your
much.
camera.
Oh, did I?
You did. You're now mostly a chin. Much better.
Mm,
That would be a great time for after this for a wild magic surge to go off.
That would seal the deal as who's who.
In theory, yes, but depends on what it does.
41.
41. Okay. I need you to make a wild magic surge roll, please.
Yeah.
There it
Ooh.
is. Go ahead and
And
roll.
real quick,
Yeah.
real quick. When she fell off her horse, that was her choosing to move, right? So wouldn't that activate the booming blade?
Well, hang on. We'll get there. Can I get you?
No, because that happened first. That you should resolve that first.
Oh, now we're about resolving things in the proper order when it's again convenient for you.
Ooh,
No, go ahead and roll
playing
your
the
percent.
game.
Go ahead and roll your percentile right now, please.
Playing this game hard, Celine.
I'm trying. 87.
All right. A cloud of ashes burst out from your body. And you have effectively cast the blur spell on yourself.
Nice.
All right.
So you can go ahead and look up what that does. It's good stuff for you.
It's blur. you
Does
said?
Blur.
Did she roll a d20 and see if she disappears?
No, that's blink.
Ah, blink and blur.
Different spells.
Different spells. You can tell by the way they have names.
Accurate.
Blink is basically a cloak of displacement.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Mm.
Okay.
So
All right, so now we have one hot, blurry, ashy
Pants
wildfire and one wildfire that's just bleeding on the ground.
well, the wildfire
I
that's
also have no pants.
on the ground that has now been encased in flames, as soon as she hit the ground, like pops back up from the ground and it's just like, whew, man, it's a good thing I remembered that I can do that when I go unconscious. I can pop back up. I should probably remember that more often. And she's now all wreathed in flame because she just got hit with a
I'm still
fireball.
unconscious from 2 things.
What?
Don't-
I could hit you twice
Not-
and make you
not-
go
not-
unconscious.
Just like
Nothing. Absolutely
Nothing.
nothing.
Oh, sorry. Is this another one of those things we should?
No, nope.
Not at all.
but now that she's up, she takes 2d8 or 3d8 thunder damage.
Does standing up count as?
Yes.
Uses half of your movement.
All right, sure. I guess. I feel like there's a ruling that says that that's not the case, but maybe.
Well, it's 15 thunder damage
Okay.
if it happens.
All right. So, and she's just there, bleeding profusely, singed, a little boomed, I guess. She actually she'll fall back down to 0 hit points, or back on the ground from the booming
Question.
blade.
Does she look like she took damage from the fireball?
You
Like,
can't.
did that knock her unconscious?
No, she was unconscious before the fireball happened. She was on the ground when she fell off the horse. Then the fireball went off. Then she
How is
popped
the
back up.
horse?
The horse is dead from the fireball. Drops to the ground.
Wow.
She popped back up post the fireball. Then the booming blade went off and knocked her back unconscious. So she's back on the ground.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Ember or wildfire, and I look at both of them.
If that's you.
Look around. Pay close attention to what's around us. Go away.
All right. I go away.
Oh,
Okay.
you're not picking up what I'm putting down at all.
She goes away. Where do you go? How far you walk away from everybody?
I'm not picking this up.
Actually,
either.
as soon as she walks away, as soon as she starts walking, I was like, never mind. Oh wait, what does the other one do?
The other one
Does
is
the other one pick up what I'm putting down?
the other one's just like on the ground, seemingly unconscious.
Oh, okay, cool.
Ah.
So yeah, Ash, are you gonna do your arm thing and cut up the dead thing?
And he's just like, yeah, I mean, I can. Are you sure that's the one that we need to do this?
No.
Because then he's like,
Ah,
Boom.
oh, slow your roll there, cowboy.
Does her underpants go boom?
her underpants aren't revealed. She still has pants up.
That's why I'm asking them, because they're not going to let me near her. Can I go see if her underpants go boom?
Oh wait, I have an idea.
I could do that.
I have an idea. I got an idea.
All right. I'm slowly walking towards the unconscious body.
Wait. I can mage hand.
What are you gonna do?
I was gonna search her pockets for the diamonds that can bring her back to life. And if it is, yeah, let's do it.
Okay. I'm like 15 feet away from this other one.
All right, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna
Unconscious
use my
one.
mage hand to look through her pockets and see if I can find the big diamonds that we just bought for resurrection spells.
Okay. I guess make me a investigate. I don't even know. Sleight of hand? Maybe.
Sure.
How long are you standing there waiting for this to happen there, Rick? You're 15
I'm
feet
giving
away.
him this one chance.
Okay.
Do you have the diamonds? I point towards Wildfire. Wildfire? Yeah, you.
Oh, yeah, I got them.
Where did you get those? From your pants?
No,
'Cause that's what it looks like.
from my tiny hat pocket.
Oh,
Or your
okay.
backpack. You can say your backpack.
From
Nope,
my
nope. Tiny hat pockets, apparently.
Yeah, pocket.
Whoa, that is so easy to steal. You should not keep diamonds in a hat.
Fair.
I've stolen your
To
hat
be
3
fair-
times. You haven't noticed.
I take them out and I put them in my backpack.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, so I guess I search other embers, other wildfires hat.
Yeah, you search the weird other hat that is there, and you find what looks to be, at least from 30 feet away, I assume.
I mean, I bring it
Well,
back.
Rick is 15 feet away.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I'll give them to Rick. These look real?
You find, yeah, there's things that look like diamonds in there from a quick glance there, Rick. In the same
From a quick
pockets.
glance.
From the same pockets.
It's even the same fucking pockets. I throw these diamonds on the ground.
You throw them on the ground. There's diamonds on the ground.
Dumb. Actually, I pick those back up. Pretty irresponsible to leave them there. I put them in my pocket because I have pants.
At this
All right,
point,
that's my idea.
at this
Whatever.
point, Ash walks up next to you and he's like, "So are we doing this?" And the chainsaw's like whirring. And he's standing right next to you.
All right, I walk. Let me check 2 more things.
And he's like, "All right."
All right, cool.
He-
So I walk.
You walk up and
to
he
the-
like he paces like 10 feet behind you as you like are walking up. He's like, yeah, just going in the background.
Well, I know a guy that you would actually probably really like. Craig McKnuckles.
Yeah,
All right.
probably.
Okay. All right. I walk up to this unconscious body
Okay,
and I smell it.
make a smell check.
All right, cool. Is this perception?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I figured it's the smell check. It's perception. 19.
Okay. What's your armor class?
18.
All right. So you are making a smell check, and Wildfire on the ground like looks up at you and like bites at your leg. Will take damage.
Ah!
but will fall unconscious from the damage it takes from biting you.
Ah!
But
Ah!
but you will take from this bite 10 points of necrotic damage. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Rick.
All right. Woo-hoo. These are my. I'm really. Oh wow! All right. Thank you. You know, on the Google Dice Roller, you know what color the D20s are?
Orange.
They're orange, and I think that helps me because I have a 19 on that saving throw.
All right, yeah, that succeeds. And then as that happens, Ash bounds over next to you and just off goes the head.
All right, cool. I'm gonna take out my axe and start
You
chopping
just
it up.
dismember
Jesus.
Wildfire. As you're doing this, she's laughing maniacally, like she used to do when that was a thing she used to do every time she cast a fire spell. So it sounds like Butters, like Professor Chaos, laughing on the ground as you guys are chopping her up.
All right,
And
I'm gonna,
and she's just like,
stomp on her
"You'll never
face.
find the book. You'll all join
Stomp
us
on
in
her
the end."
face.
I come over and I start stopping her in the
You
face.
don't fight people.
It's rude.
Nice.
Right. And Ash is like, "Yeah, see, this is the kind of shit I was telling you about. It's fucked up."
Thank God you guys figured it out.
I did not. I'm gonna be
Someone
honest.
did.
I thought
Well,
you were the
I
wrong
did.
one.
And Wave's still like,
Why?
Yeah,
at-
Wildfire, I feel like you and Wave have to have a talk now.
What?
You pulled out his parents' ashes, and that's
and he's
really
like, "Which you
messed up,
thought to like save for some
I
reason."
and didn't give it to him at the memorial we built for it. Like, you
He's
guys
like-
gotta talk some shit out.
Sorry.
He's just like, like I know I'm
I
not
know.
up on all of the things, you know, but like there are certain like cultural / emotional things you just don't do. And I feel like being like, I accidentally murdered your parents, but I took the time to cultivate their ashes and like put them in a box or something. That makes it seem like less of an accident.
I
because
swear to you,
The way
it
you
was-
told me it happened was like you didn't know that they were my parents, so you just accidentally burnt people alive and then said, "Let me keep those ashes for reasons." Yo, where's Gorm?
He's back at home, remember?
Did you check your
We
backpack?
left him back with
And he's like,
With
"Oh,
your
good point."
grader?
And he like starts looking in his backpack for Gorm.
Oh yeah, you should look for Gorm.
And then
So how was everybody else's adventure in the woods?
I need you to roll me a d29 there, Celine.
A D29?
Yeah, we can just roll it on the
How
internet.
about can I just do a 10 to 20?
Yeah. Because you can't roll a 1, so just whatever
Okay.
you roll, just -1, and that's a d29.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
23.
Okay. You find how convenient that somewhere on evil Wildfire, you find that under her pants she has
Uh-huh.
stockings, special
Oh.
magic stockings that can look
Okay.
like greaves, a skirt, or pretty much anything else. So they're like stockings, leggings, kind of things that you can wear that you can change what they look like. They can look like metal armor. They could look like a nice, comfy skirt.
Oh. All right, cool.
There you go.
I'm gonna take them.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so Ash is like, well, you guys survived your first encounter with some Deadites, so that's something.
Yeah, she had me completely fooled.
They're pretty good.
I mean, until Wildfire started being fucking weird. Yeah.
And he's like, this is when they're at the trickiest, when they do this thing where they turn into people you know. Because a lot of the times they're like really gross and disfigured, and you're like, oh my god, you're so evil, I need to kill you. And then they're like,
Right.
no, it's me, help me, I'm trapped inside here, save me. And then at that point, you're like, are they though?
I don't know.
And sometimes you can save them, which I don't understand. Sometimes you can't.
Fuck.
Celine,
That makes
I
it
heard
more
you talking
difficult.
in real life, but not on the screen a minute ago. Can you just say something to see if your mic is working?
She's muted. You're muted. You muted yourself.
You're muted. Yeah.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
No, I
Oh,
could
I
see
am
not
back.
you
okay.
in the other room, and I was like, nothing's happening.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
That's funny.
So, he's
All right,
like,
that's terrifying. So they can be anyone, know anything, do anything until
Have
they want to.
anything.
when it dies, you see that like the horse that was there,
Yeah.
like also kind of like dissolves into like flesh mush, as do the diamonds that you had.
Those were in my pocket.
Oh, Wave, since you got an extra horse, can Wildfire use your backup horse for now?
And he's just
Nah,
like,
man, I need
I
this.
would be most
No.
obliged. That's reasonable.
he's like, I don't feel like we're there yet.
Yeah.
I accept where you're at emotionally. And
he
I will
he
wait
also
until
then
you are
tries to figure out a way for him to ride both horses at the same time to prove a point, like sort of planking across, and it doesn't work. And then like he's like trying to, and he's just like, whatever. No, you still can't ride it though.
Okay.
Seems reasonable.
I'm gonna lean over to Wave and be like, next time, make a hammock between them.
He's just like, that's like a big brainwave move, you know?
Ooh,
Yep. Yeah, it is.
good brain time.
I think with that is a good time to take a break.
I could use some
yeah.
coffee.
I could too.
So we will be right back, folks. Thank you all so much for coming out so far and hanging out in the chat. The trinkets, really, the trinkets, we live and die by the trinkets. They save so many people or damn them so many times. Whether it be magic thunderpants, weird pocketed hats, the ability to smell magic, who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
The only thing that could have made this better would have been if actual Wildfire failed her saving throw and became possessed, and then 2 Oz's and 2 Wildfires both showed up. That would have been the best.
Oh, that would have been
I already
terrible.
disappoint you, Ted.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm okay with what happened because
It
it
worked
plays
well.
because it's still early, right? This is the first encounter. That really only happened because of you folks and your baby-headed hostages. So we thank you for that as well.
God damn it, Zook.
All right, we will be right back. I'm gonna put a BRB thing up here, and we're gonna play you some music, and we're gonna get some coffee.
All right.
We're back from our break. Oh, if you only knew, internet. If
Oh,
you only
internet.
knew.
You're better not knowing.
It's true.
Yeah.
It really is.
Most stressful break we've had so far.
Yeah, and it has nothing to do with any of us. So we rejoin our party, having dismembered Wildfire, the evil one. So they think. Really, Celine's playing evil Wildfire the whole time.
Ooh.
We've been in cahoots.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. This is all part of my ultimate plan. Which is how we remove. Never mind. Anyway, so you guys are all together. What do you do?
I mean, I guess, Ash, that means we're on the right track since they're fucking with us.
And he's like, yeah,
Right? That means
that's
we're close.
yeah. That seems. I mean, they're definitely here.
So I guess let's keep going, and also keep in mind that they can apparently replicate our magic abilities and items.
Yep.
Is there Ash? Is there any way for us to differentiate which one of us is actually us and which one is not if we come across them again?
That would probably have been something to figure out over all this time, but I've yet to
Yeah,
figure
probably.
out how to do that.
Oh,
Well, it seems like their method
Okay.
of treachery is it seems like they got a lot of ways to fool you, so it's hard to narrow it down.
Yeah.
Um,
Multiplicity.
Well, they're susceptible to fire.
I would like you to roll me another
Knives.
D50
Knives.
there, Sean.
Sorry, what was that?
Another D50.
Woo!
Well, I was gonna say if fire hurts a dead-eyed me, then you know it's not me.
Yep.
Because I don't get hurt by fire.
Right. Okay.
So there's that. I mean, I killed one with fire. I think it kind of disappeared.
38.
But yeah.
Right. You said that was Oz, though. That one was like
All right.
Oz.
So,
It
by
looked
the
like
way,
Oz, and then I killed it.
Sean, you have 2 trinkets.
Woo!
One is a simple carpenter's cup that belongs in a museum. The other
Belongs in a museum.
are multi-lensed glasses. I don't know if you have these ones. Or do you do, that let you see through
Yeah.
smoke? Okay, then roll again.
Do it
Those would have
again.
been handy to have.
They would have been, yeah.
They were. I used them because it got see through smoke and mist.
No, but she meant when she was spewing
No, for me,
smoke out
when I
of her
was-
face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
When smoke was coming out of my orifices.
26.
A fake hand that is a near perfect match for your own.
Oh, that's awesome!
Cool.
You know, Oz, I don't know if I would carry that around with you.
Wait, which one?
Find it. What, the hand? You just found it in the forest.
But look, and I'm going to pull my actual hand in my sleeve, and I'm going to hold my fake replica hand, and then I'm going to mage hand the fake hand and make it look like my hand is flying around. Like, it just does that sometimes.
And Ash is like, yeah, you
Alright.
think that's funny, but it's not.
This is a very insensitive joke to make.
Hey, Ash, do you want this hand for
No,
your
I don't
stuff?
want some weird tiny child hand.
It is a tiny hand. You would
He's
look
so
so
little.
silly.
He's so little. His hand would look ridiculous on you.
Uncalled for. Let us continue.
All right, so you guys can.
Oh, hey.
Who's
Hello.
the leader today?
I think it was
Who's the
Wave.
leader today? All right.
And he's like, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is totally me. Oh, I should, yeah.
All right.
I should go to Atlanta on a horse with one leg.
Oh, I've been through the East
Oh,
Coast
wow.
on a horse.
On a horse with
wheel.
one leg.
And he's just
Oi.
like, yeah, my people need me. Rides away. Later, bitches. I'm out. And he's like, yeah, I mean, I think we should just follow Ash, because I don't really know what I'm doing.
All right.
All right.
It's actually
All
pretty
right,
good.
Ash, you are our default leader for the day. Important for duty, sir.
And he's like, all right, whatever. This way. So he leads you guys through the woods. It's misty. It's mistier and mistier as you travel further and further.
Mistier and mistier.
And then you guys come to a bridge. You guys didn't see a stream when you came in here, but there is a bridge now in front of you. The forest kind of ends at like a sheer cliff drop. You can't really tell how far down it is because the mist is there, so you don't know how far it falls. You can hear what sounds like maybe running water down below. And the forest is pretty much at this point deathly quiet. No birds, no animals. And there is a long bridge. Wooden bridge, seemingly planked, that you could ride your horses across. And then the forest continues on the other side.
I look.
Anybody else feel that this is strangely ominous?
Yeah. Yes, I do. I look with my thermal vision.
There's no
Just in general?
Yeah, see if there's anything unusual. I peer sideways. I take like 100 feet off to the left and try to look like underneath the bridge.
There are no trolls or anything seemingly under said bridge.
All right. I think we could probably cross this bridge.
And Ash is like, I think we're probably gonna have to.
Do you guys want me to go first since I'm the lightest? See how it fares?
And Ash says, sure.
tie him to a rope first.
He's
or
the leader.
something.
How far is the bridge, Ted? Sorry.
We'll say it is. We'll call it like 300 feet.
Okay.
That's not
I
too
mean,
bad.
Yeah. Do you have a different? Like, is there a better idea, Ash?
He's like, no, we just one of us we go one at a time, or we all go together. It really I don't have a better idea. It's just if something attacks on the bridge or on the other side of the bridge, it's how far away is everybody else.
Okay.
All right,
Sometimes
so-
these things can fly, so
Oh.
they can grow like weird bat wings. Those ones we fought seem to have those weird snake necks, or at least that's what you told us. That one had a snake neck.
Yep.
That's a thing I've
Yep.
seen. The wings, I've definitely seen that before. There was this one time there was one that was basically a direct evil copy of me from a bunch of tiny little me's that went inside me. It's a long story.
Oh wow.
You went inside yourself a lot?
You had an ordeal.
No, one of them went in like I swallowed it. And then I thought I burned it alive, and then it became a second head, and then we split apart and there were two of us. It
Oh,
was
wow.
weird.
That sounds weird. All right.
There's been two of me before. I've been there.
It's true.
Actually,
We
yeah.
seen some of him.
That
He's
worked
like-
out though. Okay, he's just married to my wife now.
And Ash is just like, all right,
Gotta roll with it, man.
Groovy.
sure. All right. Anyway, so what's the plan? Let's go first, or everybody go together?
Hmm.
You want to split the difference? Go in twos?
Well, there's 5 of us.
Well, no.
No.
Ash is his boomstick.
Oh, Ash has a boomstick. Okay. That's fair. All right, Oz, who would you like to go with?
Rick.
All right. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And then Wave says, "I'll go with Ash."
And I mean, I could go. I could go with
That's
Wave. Wave.
I'll go first. No, it's fine. I can go by myself. I deserve that.
Well, you don't have a horse either, so
Yep.
Yeah,
I
you're
know.
actually the. Actually, you should go with Rick because he's the heaviest with the chariot.
I forgot about the chariot.
So if you go with the
The
chariot,
chariot's not that heavy. It's
no,
not
but
like
you are, and you have 2 horses. So if
So shouldn't you go with him?
No,
since
I
you're
only
the
have-
loudest?
I have one horse. We bought a one horse with a chariot.
Oh, okay.
One horse chariot, yeah.
I would say me with my mastiff is probably about the same weight as you.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Well, whatever's best for the
You
All
go
right,
with Rick,
well, you know
I'll
what?
go with Wave.
Yeah, you guys have a little bit of range, and Wildfire has the most range, and I got none. So I want her with me.
All right, cool.
All right. Hop on Rick's horse,
sure.
All right.
I guess.
And the horse and chariot rides across the bridge.
I'm gonna message Ember, and I think the range on message is 100
Who's Ember?
feet. Wildfire, give me I apologize.
I mean, it was your suggestion to change the name, I think.
I know, and I
I like it. It
Yeah.
took a while, but now I like it.
I'm gonna message to Wildfire
Mm.
Mhm.
and say we should, because you have message too, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna message you and say like we should stay within message range. So when you get about 100 feet out, I'm gonna start going. So if if something
Okay.
happens, we can let each other know instantly.
Cool. So yeah, I do that.
That is how sound works too, though.
Yeah, but like this is real spooky, and maybe the mist would make the sound absorb. I don't know.
All right. Well, whatever. I'm not having this conversation with you.
Yeah. And then once they go out, I'm gonna be like, Ash, you should just come with us. I'm pretty light.
And he's like, all right, sure.
All right.
So, you all traverse the bridge with no problems at all.
Cool.
Hmm. That was suspiciously
All right.
easy.
I mean, I'm not gonna look a gift
Yeah,
dog in the mouth. So let's go.
Okay.
All right. I guess we keep going.
All right.
And you
Guess we
guys
keep going.
make it across the bridge and continue on a winding path through a forest, where you travel for about half an hour or so before an eerily similar setting awaits you as this path ends to a cabin there in the middle of the woods with a swing on the front and a work shed around the back. And it looks just like that one you saw way back in the woods in Bricken's homestead.
Ash, is this the cabin?
And he says, well, looks a lot like the one that I know.
Looks a lot like the one we know.
He goes, this is a first for me. I've only ever seen the one cabin. And now it's here again. This is kind of funky.
Apparently, it's a lot like the Valgard. It exists in multiple universes.
And he's like,
Apparently.
sure, maybe. I don't know.
Wave rolls an 11.
Thanks, Wave.
And he's just like, got it.
Got it.
Um,
It's for religion.
And he's just like, yep,
Praise.
sure.
All right, cool. Just want to keep it. I want to feel like he's here.
I appreciate it.
All right. Well, let's just all
Are
fucking
we
go
gonna
in together.
go in?
Yeah, let's all go in together, find this book, and get out all together as a unit.
What if we just burn the cabin down?
No, he said last time when we were hanging out earlier before we all got separated that you could try and burn it, but that doesn't necessarily work.
But if we
Also,
burn it, will it go down and will the book still be there?
No,
Well,
apparently
book-
it makes you think you burned it, but it really doesn't.
Oh.
And, and he
we're-
told
we're-
you that the book goes back to its place of origin.
we're also looking for a person, so we shouldn't go setting buildings on fire until we
start.
find the
Oh,
person
that's
we're
a good
looking
point.
for.
That
Thank
is a good
you.
point.
Yeah, Wave's
also,
like, yeah, why
I'm-
would you set buildings on fire?
I'm gonna lean over to Wildfire and be like, maybe X-nay on the earning build Ildings Bay until Aveway is less Admay at Ooh-way.
Stop speaking half Latin.
I don't know what I don't know that dialect.
Oh, I'm saying
It's half Latin. It's like some
it's half
dirty
yeah,
halfling language.
Oh.
that's messed up. Did you say dirty halfling language?
What? No. All right, I start walking
You
forward.
overgrown, bloated piece of spiky shit.
Wow, that got hostile really fast.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Waves is
wait.
like, yeah,
What
see?
a oozer lay.
And he's like, this is what it's like. This is it. Like, that's what happens. People start lying, carrying your parents' ashes around. The whole party falls apart.
Yep.
Nope,
yep.
nope,
It's
guys.
good
we are
thing my
not
parents
gonna
are
fall
already
apart.
dead.
All right, well let's go in, I guess.
Let's just-
Come on, Oz. Let's check it out.
let's
This is your
just
time
get
to
the fucking-
check it out. Last time you didn't check it out. Let's check it out this time.
I mean, last time I was kind of right, but
Last time you were 100% right. We're much more prepared now, though.
yeah, it's true. Let's go.
All right.
We got Ash this time. We didn't have Ash last time.
We go
Um,
in together.
Alright.
I'm gonna knock when we get there and just go
Oh.
side.
Side,
And there's a
I-
little
side.
there's a little banging as, even though it doesn't seem to be a breeze, the swing is just bumping up against the front of the cabin there.
I
Mm,
feel uncomfortable.
I don't like this at all. I pick up the swing
Okay,
and I pull it off of its chains.
you do.
Then I throw it in the yard.
Stops making a knocking sound.
Now I want to make a perception check to see if I hear anything else.
Okay, sure. Make a perception check.
All right. Boo. That's my rolling noise. 11.
Can I
Yeah.
add him?
Sure.
Sorry.
Sure, yeah, do that.
Ooh. 13.
13.
You hear a ticking inside, like a sound of a clock.
Do you guys hear that ticking? Like the sound of a clock?
What's the clock?
I do now.
You've never seen a clock before?
Does Favorite have clocks?
Oh,
Well,
They have Warforged, so I guess they probably have clocks.
Probably.
Craig McKnuckles has a clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I hear that now. Wait, do I hear it?
Yeah, you hear it now that he points it
Okay.
out.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I do. Let's see what time it is.
Do you guys enter the house?
I guess
We
so.
all enter together.
Okay.
Yeah, there.
I guess
You guys
so.
enter in and you find yourself in sort of a room. You see over to the right is a mirror on the wall. Next to the mirror is a big grandfather clock, and the ticking is actually not like a clock, it's a pendulum that is swinging at the bottom. You see a piano kind of stationed in the corner. There's a little couch. There is hallway leading, and there's like off of that is a little kitchenette area. There's a hallway leading down. You see a fireplace to the left. And then right next to the fireplace is a square cut in the floor with a iron ring on the top, as though a trapdoor that leads to a basement.
Right. So let's check the upstairs, make sure there's nothing up here right now, and then down to the basement like last time.
Wait,
Yay.
Why?
because I want to make sure that we don't separate. Because remember last time you guys all got sucked down to the one place and I wasn't in the same room, so I didn't come with you. So we all should try and stay in the same room.
Mhm.
Reasonable.
And what do you guys remember? What happened? What set off the room going black? Do you guys remember? I remember, but Oz wasn't in the room, so I can't. So I think it was Ember lit of the fire in a fireplace. I used Ember right that time because she was Ember then.
I think we played the piano, and that's what did it.
Okay.
So don't touch the piano and don't light no fires.
Okay.
All right, I cannot light fires. That's easy.
Now let's do the thing that Rick said, but together and without playing pianos or lighting fires.
Or stopping the clock.
Yeah.
Or sitting on the couch.
The clock stops.
Ah,
Pendulum
shit.
sticks in the corner.
Why did you say that?
I would like everybody to make
Without finding a big pile of money.
I would like everybody to make a perception check.
Oh, gee.
Without finding a big pile of money.
12.
30.
What's Wave's perception check?
It is a 10 to start.
Okay, I'll roll for him. And he has advantage with his shield. So he got a 27. Woo! I got a 12.
Okay.
Do I find a big pile of money?
So you're looking around and your boot actually stumbles on a little something. And you kick something and you look down. And yeah, it's a gem. It's a gemstone.
Ooh.
It's a little emerald on the floor there.
I smell it. Does it smell like magic?
Nope, it smells like an emerald.
I found this emerald.
Okay.
Okay.
Good job, Rick.
Should I pick it up?
And with your 30,
Ah.
Oz, you're not sure, but you could have sworn you saw one of the reflections in that mirror not doing what the person in the room was doing.
Shit. I think that mirror might be evil.
Should we break it?
And
No,
Ash is like,
don't break it.
And Ash is like, I don't know. One time I got choked by someone in the mirror, but it was really just me choking myself. And then one time I broke a mirror, and then a bunch of tiny me's came out of the mirror pieces.
Oh. All right. So
Don't break the mirror.
Don't break it. Don't look at it. No fires. No piano.
Did you ever
Got it.
find any gems randomly on the floor like this one? And I point at it, but I don't pick it up.
There's two now.
Like these two?
The one's an emerald, one is a ruby.
Ooh, one's an emerald and one's a ruby.
And he's just like, nope, that's new.
I would say don't touch them.
I don't touch them.
You don't touch them.
All right. So, does anyone have like a long something or other, like a cloak or something? I mean, we all do, but mine is so little.
Why do you want a long cloak or something? I
I
have
was
a
gonna
rope.
use my mage hand to hang it over the mirror, so we don't have to see the mirror.
Yeah, here. You could use my bear cloak that I've
Alright,
had for a long time.
I'm gonna try and mage hand it and cover up the mirror so it doesn't, because I'm freaked out by that mirror.
Make me a sleight of hand check, but using your intelligence modifier instead of dexterity.
All right. Ooh, halfling.
Ooh, only a 22.
Mm.
Mm, 15, 16. But so that's minus. Where's my fucking shit?
Where's your fucking shit, man?
Where's my fucking shit, man?
Get your fucking shit together.
So that's a 29.
You put the bear cloak over the mirror.
All right. I was gonna attempt to pick up one of the gems with my mage hand.
Don't do that.
You look down, there's a sapphire there now, too.
That's not good.
Why not? We're getting more money.
No, I don't think this is real money.
I don't think it's real money.
Well, it's the only clue we have.
No,
It
no.
looks like real
Don't
money,
touch
Oz.
it, Oz.
Look
No.
at money.
Oz, don't take the money. We
All right,
have so much
Abu.
money back in the Veilguard. Don't ruin this for the rest of us.
Yeah. This is
And waves
their
like
time to shine.
and waves like you mean like playing like lighting a fire or playing the piano like last time?
Yes, like
Listen,
those
we
things
didn't-
last time.
We didn't know last time, all right?
We don't know
Stop it.
now.
Exactly. And it's better not to find out.
Let's look through the rest of the house first before we agree or
Fine.
touch anything else. I
Yeah.
start towards
Fine.
the hallway.
You can-
Okay. You start towards the hallway. You can see that it leads down, and you can see there's a couple rooms off the hallway.
Okay. The first room I come to, is the door open?
No, it's shut.
I open it. I oil the hinges.
Okay.
Are you done? Why was
This room looks to be a bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
There's a window that looks outside.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a bed and like some furniture.
Does outside look right? Does it look like the same outside as
Where we came
previously?
from?
It does.
Mm-hmm. Is
Hmm.
there a closet?
There is, but it's like an accordion door kind of closet. It's not like a
Okay.
real closet.
All right. I opened the closet door.
It's a lot of dust and cobwebs in here.
A lot of dust and cobwebs in here. I flipped the bed over.
Okay. That it's just a under bed area. There's nothing there.
Dust bunnies. All right. Next room.
Okay. What about the rest of you while this was happening? Are you just watching him do this?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
This looks like the room, the one that he just flipped the bed over, looks like the one you slept in,
I
Oz.
Oh, yeah, this bed kind of lumpy.
can tell.
All right.
There's a room directly across the hall there.
I opened this door.
It is another bedroom.
Aha.
Looks relatively similar. This one has a
This
real
looks-
closet, though.
Ooh. All right. I flipped the bed over.
Bed's flipped over.
I kicked the closet open.
Okay, the door opens out, so you kind of like bend the closet door inward a little bit, and like the
Mhm.
jam kind of breaks, and it's sort of in. You can't see what's in there.
Shit. I pull the door open then with my hand.
And a rat scurries out past your feet.
I shoot it with my harpoon.
It's dead.
Ooh,
Now you have a whole rat stuck at the end of your harpoon.
gross.
Is
I don't
everything
think so,
okay,
too.
Rick?
I retract my harpoon.
Now you have a rat
Where's the
on your
harpoon?
harpoon on your arm.
All right. Go to the next door.
Okay. Do you open it?
Yeah.
It's like a washroom.
This is like a washroom. I take the rat and I throw it in the room.
Thud. Rat hits the floor.
Is there water?
No, this is Faerun. You'd have to go outside and pump from the well.
Damn.
They don't have indoor plumbing here in the middle of the misty forest woods.
All right, fair enough. I'm gonna hold my dead rat arm out to Wildfire and be like, hey,
Yeah,
fix this.
I don't.
Clean it
pressed
up. There you go. There you go. Thank you.
But
All
does
right.
that get rid of the dead body of the rat?
Oh,
No,
I
he-
threw the rat on the floor.
You threw the rat on the floor.
Okay.
Just some guts and viscera. All right.
Okay.
Do I
Then-
see anything in this room?
It's like a chamber pot, bedpan.
Is there anything in there?
Nope. Some dead
Hmm.
flies.
I don't think there's
six
anything in here.
6 dead flies in the bedpan.
Ah, okay. There's 6 dead flies in this bedpan. Can I make an investigation check to see if there's any relevance with these flies?
Sure can.
Okay. I'm good at these. 13 plus 4. 17.
You know, there's 5 of you, but there's 6 dead flies in the bedpan. Could the 6th fly be the person you're looking for? Could that mean what this is? They're here in this house? These flies are representative of you all dying?
Aha! Oh, no. Oh my god. I look at the flies and then I go back into the living room.
Okay, you can see that the end of the hall is like a door that goes outside, and there's like a circular weird like back hallway that comes back around out to the living room.
Ooh, why is there a U-shaped hallway? I don't like the
Makes no fucking sense,
layout.
but it's part of the house.
I don't like this layout at all.
Yeah, it's weird.
I heard that like gnomish construction used to be like this when there were more gnomes.
Well,
One of the reasons that they're so rare now because of stupid home design.
because they get lost inside their own houses. I get it.
Oh,
All right.
nice thing.
You guys come back out, and Ash is like sitting there with like the boomstick, and he's poking the deer head on the wall.
You okay, buddy?
And he's like, one time this thing came to life and started laughing at me.
Oh.
We've all been there.
And he's like, don't patronize me.
All right.
All right. So let's go down. Let's go to the basement. Ash, when you were here, did anything bad happen in the basement?
Everything bad happened in the basement.
Got it.
Cool.
Let's do this.
Oh boy.
Woo!
All right. Who's going in first?
Is the gate or sorry, is the trapdoor locked?
There's no chain, no.
Okay. I'm gonna mage hand try and pick it up.
I think Ash should be first.
The door opens, and you open it to the other side. And you can see a very shallow, kind of almost ladder-like staircase descending into the basement.
Oh boy.
All right. Who's going in first?
Not it.
I will.
All right.
That must not be the real Oz.
No, I'm the littlest and fastest.
That's true.
That's
But you
true.
can't-
Plus, you could just walk right
Oh,
on the
you could see in
ceiling.
dark now.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I
Woo!
got my cool new boot. I mean, I'm borrowing your slippers. They're lending. I'm being lended.
Yeah.
All
Yep.
right.
That's exactly what's happening with them.
Yup.
Yeah. So I'm going to first light a torch and drop it down.
Okay. You do so.
And then I'm gonna poke my little head in with my goggles of night and look around.
Okay. You look around.
Do I see anything? Like any people-shaped things?
I see. No, at first you don't really. You see kind of like an earthen floor, a root cellar, and you can see it goes for a little bit, and there's sort of like kind of almost like curtains blocking like an area further back.
All right, I'll relay that to these guys, and then I will slowly head down the ladder.
I'm going in behind him.
Okay.
Yeah,
You go in behind him.
I'll follow.
You guys descend down into the basement. Ash also comes down there with you. And he's like, "Yep, this seems about right."
Yep.
And you see that there's like this curtain, this kind of like dirty, ratty curtain, kind of piece of cloth that's blocking an area in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Ash, is there anything you can tell us that we should know while we're down here?
If you find any tapes, don't play them.
What's a tape?
What's
It's like a
type?
sticky glue thing that you use.
If
to...
you find any
I thought it was a type
recordings
of worm.
of a voice,
That too.
don't play them.
Magic mouse?
Sure, whatever. And also, don't read from any books you find.
It's all right. I can
Okay.
only. All right, cool. I walked through the curtain.
No.
I'm gonna mage hand the curtain open before anyone gets there.
All right. I'm gonna investigate for traps as we go forward.
Okay, make me an investigation check.
I would like to guidance him.
Okay.
+2.
Oh yeah. All right. 16 plus 2 is 18 plus 4. I love being smart. Gosh. 22.
Yeah, you don't think you see any traps as you're walking through. Maybe the ground here was disturbed at one point. You know, like someone dug a hole in this earthen floor, but it seems to be filled in now. And if that happened, it was a long time ago. It's probably not anything of importance.
Good to know.
Is that what Rick thinks?
I mean,
Or
I
is
don't
that
know.
what you're implying?
That's what I'm implying. Rick thinks Rick sees in the earthen floor may have been disturbed at one point.
Mhm. Looks like the floor here was disturbed at one point.
I feel like everything around here has been disturbed at one point.
Well,
And
I
he's
think
like, well,
I'm disturbed currently.
There was Ash says, well, in the one that I came from, there was an old dead lady buried in the floor. And she came back
Oh.
and tried to attack me.
Ah,
She had the
Okay,
big,
wait.
long, crazy
Goodness
neck.
gracious.
Wait,
big
anything pops out of the ground right there, you just wha-bam, okay?
Yeah, totally.
All right, the rest of us, ho-ho!
All right, you go forward. Do you push back the curtain?
Yes, with my mage hand from 10 feet away.
All right, you push back the curtain. And there's a table.
What's on the table?
Do you approach closer and look at what's on the table?
What's on the
well,
table?
You can see some papers of different heights and stacked up. They seem to be covering up some stuff.
Okay, then.
And there's
yeah.
like a poster on the wall that's like half ripped. And
Let's look for traps in here before we do
like
anything else.
some sort of maybe like idol or altar or something.
Okay,
Hmm.
I don't find shit.
17.
Wave, guide me.
All right.
Bro. 18.
All right. Yeah. And what are you trying to look for exactly? Sorry.
Some sort of trap.
You don't think you see any traps per se?
I don't think I see any traps per se. I don't see
Do
like a
we-
tripwire or
No, nothing.
other.
Do we
other things.
detect or smell magic?
No, not here. You don't detect or smell any magic of any kind.
All
All
right.
right. Then I'm
Um,
going to approach the table.
I look at the
the-
poster.
Okay, the altar that you see,
I'm going to keep a lookout to see if anything.
there's sort of like statue kind of thing, is some sort of monkey looking, like simian baboonish type thing with 8 arms.
Spider monkey.
Maybe. I mean, almost quite literally. Yeah, I guess you could argue that that is what that is.
Could I make a religion check to see if I recognize this?
Sure.
Um, 22.
It's not, it seems like if this is a god or a god kind of like creature, this is probably something that's a little obscure. And I mean, a monkey with 8 arms, it doesn't really ring true in your brain as like, this is probably something that's clearly wholly a good god.
Okay.
It seems like if this is something, it may be a bad god.
Okay.
So, yeah, you're not really sure. I would like Rick and Wildfire to make me an intelligence check.
18.
Oh, okay.
I'm intelligent now.
You are intelligent.
17.
Nice. That's
Okay.
because you got the glasses on now.
All right. Well, you guys both remember seeing kind of imagery pseudo related to this thing way back when you were
Oh, yeah.
I do
way
remember that.
in the original.
Yeah.
Yes, like a baboon god.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
indeed. And this thing was a keeper of secrets and treasure.
Yes.
Yes. Yep. I relay that to the party.
Right.
Wait, what was this?
We
Sean,
saw
should-
When we went into the upside
while
down
you were napping.
while you napped.
okay, thank you.
There was-
It might be hard for you to remember because you completely avoided playing with the team there that day.
It's the price of good role playing.
Oh, you're right.
Sometimes you don't play.
You made the right decision, which was to
Yep.
not be wrong with the rest of us. All right. What's that poster?
This poster, it's hard to, it's pretty ripped and the lower half is pretty much faded. It's kind of it shows something of sort of like an event of some kind, like a flyer, like a poster from someone who's been somewhere, like, you know, like you go here to this place and you get a thing.
Okay.
And it says I'm getting feedback.
Ooh.
Oh wow, where'd that come from? You got FLAV.
I took my headphones out. Is that
Oh
why?
yeah, I think your headphones were hearing me talk out of the microphone or out of the speakers.
Oh, I can put them back in. They were kind of bothering my ears, so I was gonna try to have them not be there, but I can put them back in if it's easier.
I think
That-
you have to.
That would be
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, wait. I got a pair of headphones. I'll let it borrow.
Okay. FLAV.
Flav. I go and blow some air at the thing.
At which thing?
Poster.
Oh, I think
At the
The poster.
poster. Yeah.
Like just
Just get some dust out of it.
okay.
Hey, can either of you two do some magic and fix this up a little?
God,
there's a really bad echo down here.
I can
Down
mend
here.
it. I can.
Will that help?
Oh,
I
still
mean,
get-
if you find the other side, I can put them back together. But that's all I can do.
Oh, I'm still getting that echo, huh?
I know it's not the. I'm just gonna use mine. The wire's working.
Sorry.
It's okay. Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay. There we go.
That is much better.
Yeah, I have mending as one of my Selene things, I think.
Oh yeah, you guys do have, don't forget you have those.
Yep. Okay, cool. It won't like clean it up and make it look new again though.
No,
Mend-
it'll
I mean,
Oh,
she
wait,
can
oh,
try
wait.
prestidigitation so she can get more dust off or something like that. But
Yes.
I can try that. So I'll do that prestidigitation.
So you work at it trying to get your best to repair this thing as best you can. And some of the stuff is pretty old and it seems pretty worn, like it's from a long like it's been here for a while. You're able to get the next letter, which is an O.
Ah, Flavo. That doesn't help me at all.
Alright, well, I'm gonna look through the papers that were on the desk.
Okay. Yeah, you do. It's a bunch of it, like as you look through it, it's more like almost like conspiracy theory nonsense.
Okay.
Like workings of someone who's crazy.
Okay.
Trying to, and you see a whole bunch of different stuff on here. You see let's see. Well, underneath it too, as you're going through this, there is something laying on the table underneath it.
Okay.
And it looks sort of like what Ash has as his boomstick, but it's only a single cylindrical barrel.
Okay.
And then there's like 3 yellow things next to it, things that he seemingly put inside his boomstick. There are 3 of these. They are yellow in color next to this device.
I am going to pick them up.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn around, and I imagine that it's like I'm holding it, and I'm little, so it's pretty tall comparatively. So I'm going to turn it, I'm just like, guys, I found one too.
And I feel like probably because
boy.
you don't know like a lot about it, like I
Nope.
feel like it's probably like pointed at everybody, and Ash is like,
Ah!
I would say, since I do use a magic crossbow, I know well enough not to point
okay,
anything that shoots directly at someone.
Okay, fair enough. So as you look through, you can make me an investigation check as you look through all the papers.
That's not bad. 2, Donka. Investigation. 19.
Okay, you see a couple of different things. There's like you see a lot of like things that say like it seems like someone's trying to find someone or something.
Okay.
And there's like a lot of like where and like maps with stuff drawn on them that don't seem to make any sense, with like red pen or pencil, or ink rather, question marks and things being crossed out in different locations. You see a map that looks remarkably similar to your to the map that you guys recently acquired of Faerun that you see, and you see like certain towns all up and along it, like with a circle and an X through it. And you look through and you see that one of those towns is Red Larch, one of those towns is Phandalin, one of the towns is Greymere Pass, one is Thornhold, one is Amphale, all these different towns with like a circle and then like a big X through them. You see one is like a Candlekeep and there's an X through that. That's which is significantly further south. You see one around an area that's labeled as Zookville, and that's got a cross through it. And like then like all of that and like written on top of that in like big red letters is like where with a big question mark. You look through a couple other ones. One of the pieces of paper is actually a paper with like some like chicken scratch that you can't make any sense of, but like tacked to the piece of paper is a piece of very old, very decayed and almost nearly gone piece of skin that's there, and it looks like something. I don't know where it is. It's over here somewhere. Actually, hang on. It might be right.
Of course he fucking still has it.
Of course.
Looks like that, basically. Like there's a piece of skin. It's all gross and grody on the other side, but it's like tacked to this thing.
Ted, would you mind, after this game, could you go put that by my cubby?
No, I will not do that.
Absent-mindedly play
No,
with it?
I won't. That's why I hid it, and it's been hidden for years.
Nice.
All right, if you change your mind, like, feel free.
Yeah, sure. I know. I don't want. It's.
I
don't need you more distracted.
So fair. So I'm gonna call over to everyone else, be like, guys,
yeah.
Someone's looking for something, and they're not doing well.
Okay.
Both in their search and just in general.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that does seem to be. Maybe it's this Flavo.
It might be. I've heard.
Maybe.
Actually, no. I mean, I was gonna say that I've heard of a legendary bard named Flavo Flav. That's back in Evrand. So
yeah. All right.
It's definitely not him.
What could that mean? I wonder.
I mean, okay. So it doesn't seem Ash. We just searched the whole place, right?
As far as I can tell, yeah, I don't see.
Nobody saw any books.
I mean, I didn't see any books. Not the book.
I'm gonna say let's grab these documents. Even take the poster. And let's back out of this fucking forest and try and figure out what to do next, because it doesn't seem like
we're getting any other answers from here.
Yeah. And also,
Alright,
I'd love to not be here anymore.
Yep, that's pretty fair. Also, we know that can I want to look through these papers too. Can I also investigate them?
Sure can.
All right.
If we want, I could just teleport us out of here back to the tower.
True.
All right.
That way we don't have to walk through the woods and maybe grab a
Wave
like,
cast
have
guidance on me.
combat.
You look, our Wave's not there right now.
Where's Wave?
Fuck.
You hear like
Wave?
you hear like striking, like a flint and steel, like something sparking like upstairs.
I run.
Okay.
I run too.
Yeah, you guys
Ash, run!
and he's like, all right.
And as soon as I see Wave slightly, I'm gonna try to message him and be like, "Stop trying to light a fire!"
You see, he's sitting on the piano bench, and he's like trying to like strike up a bowl. And you're like, "Stop doing that!" And he's like, "Ah!" And his elbow hits the piano. And then the whole room goes black. And you are all transported away to my little fun house from last time.
Are you guys here this time?
I'm here.
I'm unfortunately here.
And Wave's like, "Where are we ever, man?"
Not now, Wave. Not from you. Not right now.
And Ash is like, "I hate you guys." Not
Yeah.
really,
Don't worry,
but
we hate ourselves.
Yeah.
This is a different plane of existence, right?
you maybe, yeah, you think so?
Oh, I'm gonna try and telepathically communicate with Owl. If we're on a different plane of existence, I won't be able to.
Yeah, let's say yes. You can't communicate.
All right, I think, yeah, I can't talk to Owl, so I think oh no, that means you can't talk to Burb. And actually, if we're on a different plane of existence from them, do they persist, or do they go back to their pocket dimension?
Oh, I don't know.
Doesn't
I'm gonna make an
matter.
Arcana check about that.
While you're doing that, make another
I
D50.
will do.
All right.
Sure.
So that was where you at, Arcana? 26 on the Arcana check.
Okay.
Um, 35.
Okay, 35. I'll get to the okay, you find in the dark like a hand, but it's not your hand, it's like a weird clawed purple bulbous hand, like two fingers like this. And you would know that this is from an ettercap.
Oh!
The big gross spider things. Get this though. This bulbous hand from an ettercap allows the wielder to speak spider.
That's awesome. I can talk with all the druids now.
Any druid.
Okay, to answer just real quick, to take a little time out here to answer some of the questions coming up in the chat. For the pub crawl, no, as stated, it is random. It's just basically you put in an amount for the pub crawl, and there's a percentage chance. If you have been watching the channel for, I think, an extended period of time, it gives you a bonus. I forget what the exact breakdown is, but the longer you've been watching, it gives you an improved chance. If you do subscribe to the channel, not that you have to, but if you do so, it gives you a chance as well. It improves your chances at winning in the pub crawl, which you get a percentage buyout of what you put in. The dungeons is completely random. I have a list of bosses that I've made up with differing power levels and things. And again, the longer you've been watching the channel or subscribing and things, improves your character's stats when you go into the dungeon. I do need to rebalance it because I feel like it's pretty easy to win pretty consistently. So to answer those questions, yeah, the rank, thank you, Ash, is what I was talking about. Yeah, so there you go. That is that. Victory Belladosha, I think is how you pronounce that. I would nobody really here has other social media, so I can't tell you to go follow them on like Twitter or something because they don't have those things. So
That's
you can't.
true.
That's a thing that comes up. People are like, "Why don't you put the party's like Twitter account like handles in the description?" And I tell them that's because they don't have them, so you can't go follow them.
We don't tweet. We don't Instagram.
Yes, really. So
I have a post on Instagram.
he does have one.
If you
Yeah.
can find it.
Yeah. So
That's the challenge. You have to find us.
to
That's right.
follow basically hanging out here every Tuesday is the best way to help like hang out and support the party because that's what we do. We do this game.
Ted's like our sugar daddy.
I guess, that's weird.
A little bit.
Anyway.
I support it.
It's the truth.
Okay. So yeah, you guys find yourself in a weird other plane of existence, and you find yourself kind of in a big cave, and there is a gigantic carving of some sort of weird baboon face with its tongue sticking out. And there are people, kind of like weird cockroach-looking creatures, standing on either side of this thing.
Mhm.
And there's a big iron door with pull rings. There's also some gnolls there as well. And they are basically flanking either side of this door, standing at attention. And those of three of you
I've seen this before.
have seen this before, yeah.
Okay, guys, what do we do?
Can I make an intelligence check to remember if we did something with the pole rings?
Sure.
Yay! Intelligence checks for when you don't remember, but your character might. Can Wave guide me?
Sure. Wave will
Right.
give you 3.
All right. 19.
Yeah, you guys went through the door.
Ah, yes. I remember previously we went through that door. Did we fight those guys?
Nope, they just let you go.
All right. Last time we just walked on through.
Yup.
All right, I guess
That sounds
lead,
about right.
lead the way.
I lead the way.
Okay, you do. The door opens as you pull on it. You head through this door into a secondary room, and the door shuts, closes behind you.
Aha! I remember that.
Let's see. On the other side, you can hear the sound of a board being slid across the door, even though the metal door has shut, barring you inside. Chamber is smooth stone. There's a carved relief of a massive beast on the floor. At its center, a simian face with its mouth agape holds an octagonal pedestal that rises about 3 feet from the floor. 2 bodies lie propped up against it. Directly across the way, you see another door.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is the same monkey as the monkey in the room.
Seems to
The
be.
statue.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to look for traps as I pass through the room.
Okay. Go ahead.
As will I.
And both of the bodies are halfling.
Ah.
Oh
Are
no! Poor guys.
Halfling.
Oh, yeah.
That's sad.
I got
I got a 19.
23.
Looking for
No one
traps?
gets a +2.
Yes.
Okay.
Oz gets a +2.
Woo.
So 25.
Walking through the room, you don't seem to see like any specific traps anywhere specifically. You do see that one of the halflings has an arrow through their head. And as you guys are kind of moving through the room, you notice that the relief has 8 arms that snake along the floor in pairs of 2, each set branching towards the separate columns that run floor to ceiling at the north and south end of the rooms. There are 4 columns total.
Okay.
And it's like, so you walk in the room, there's kind of the central sort of pedestal where the two bodies are propped up against, and then let's just say they're it's not exactly the corners, but we'll just say the four corners of the room, and then directly across is a door out.
Right.
All right. So
I don't remember what happened.
the halfling bodies, you say they're propped up against. I assume like
the slouched, like up against this pedestal. Yeah.
Okay. One of them has a hole through its head. The other one, does it have any obvious injuries?
Do you get closer and make a medicine check to find out?
I just was hoping to glance at it and notice a big hole in the head like that last time.
Nope.
All right, then I will get a little. Wait, first I will say to these guys, does this look familiar from last time?
It does. It does.
Yeah.
There's something to do with the pedestal opening the door. Can I make an intelligence check to check again?
Sure.
That's why I'm smart now.
3.
Wow. All right. Plus 3, 24.
You remember that each one of the columns, when you get closer, has something painted on them.
Yes.
And they each contain a small little shelf.
Yes. I will relay that information to you guys, and then I'll go look at one of the pedestals.
So what I will tell you, so imagine again a rectangle room. You guys came in. Immediately to your left, we'll call this southwest, right, for the purposes of this. So southwest, northwest, northeast, southeast. We'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, starting in the bottom, right? So starting with southwest, and then northwest is 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Cool.
Which one do you want to go to, Rick?
How about 1?
Okay. Painted on there are hooded figures stealing from paupers and the elderly.
And then I go look at number 2.
Hang on one sec here.
I'm gonna look at the ones on the other side of the
room. And it has on its shelf a triangular bronze key.
Okay.
And who was going again? Celine, you were?
I was gonna look at like go opposite of him, so like 4 and 3. Like
okay, so at 4
and then go up.
Is a hooded figure stealing from another that's dressed identically to it, and there is another triangular bronze key on that as well.
And then on 2, not 2, 3.
3 is an insect holding a blade in its pincers, sitting atop a throne. Another key.
All right, and 2?
Piles of glittering gold, wands, weapons, and baubles. Also, a triangular bronze key.
Okay, I think if I'm remembering correctly, I look at the door. Is there a keyhole?
That would probably make sense, huh? Yeah.
Is it a triangular bronze keyhole?
Yeah, give me one sec.
That's fair.
The pedestal has the keyhole in it in the middle.
Okay, so the pedestal in the middle has the key.
There's no discernible keyhole on the door leading out.
Okay.
Do these represent like where it takes us? So if like I grab the key with all the jewels, do we go to the room you told me about with all the jewels?
I think so. I think that's what happened last time.
I also think that.
Or we picked one that didn't, and then we did that one, maybe? I don't remember. But I think that's what happened.
Okay, so we have one that has jewels and magic stuff, and that's good. We have one where people are stealing from themselves.
Oh, yeah.
There's one where there's an insect on a throne.
Yep.
And then what was the other one? I forgot.
The first one.
The first, yeah.
The first
people stealing from elderly and children.
Ellen Poppers and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. Ash, any of this ringing a bell for you?
And he's like, nope. I don't like the look of that bug guy.
Nope. Nobody likes the look of that bug guy.
No. All right. So glittering gold and treasure?
You want to just try it?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to mage hand, try and grab that
thing off the shelf, the key.
Okay. Let's see. When you take the key from there, a gout of gas comes out from right where the key was.
Oh wow.
Mm.
Yeah, good thing I wasn't standing there.
Sour smelling
Yep.
yellow gas.
Put it back. Open it up. I don't know.
Does it
what's
keep
happening.
coming out?
No, it's like a burst. So like if you were there or
Oh.
adjacent to it, it would get you.
Okay.
All right, cool. And then I'm gonna mage hand put it in the pedestal and turn that key. Unless you guys have any reason why I shouldn't.
I have no reasons.
All right, shoot, click.
Okay. All right, you guys hear a. You watch as the ceiling begins to descend,
Ah, shit.
as
Oh.
though it's
Did it
lowering.
wrong.
It's moving at about, so it's about a 20-foot high ceiling. If you had to guess based on how fast it's moving, you'd say about every 6 seconds it descends about 5 feet.
Aha. You guys
there a
try
way-
the other keys. I'm gonna go try and open that door.
Okay.
All right.
Mage hand the other keys out so we don't get sprayed by gas.
Yep.
I try to
Good
open
man.
the door.
And then try to get him
Okay,
in.
so
Wait.
So-
Do you have mage hand, Celine?
No.
Rick, don't you? Don't you have a wand that gives you mage hand?
mending.
Yeah, but it's mending.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, I mage hand, so I was at 1. No, I was at 3. So I'll run over to 2. 2 was the thief stealing from another thief, right?
No, 2 was the gems.
Yeah, 1 is them stealing from old and children and paupers and stuff. 4 was stealing from themselves. 3 was the
Okay.
bug.
So yeah, I'm at 2. I'm gonna run over to. Actually, it doesn't make sense for me to go to 4, so I'll go to 1 and then try that key.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna take the key off of for 1.
Yeah, mage hand, take the key off.
Okay, you have the key in your mage hand.
And I'm gonna run, either give it to myself, run over and turn that next key.
Okay, as soon as you touch it, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no!
Ah.
Oh, good. 18 on the roll, so I think my save is a 2. Yeah, so 20.
Okay. All right, you lucked out, but your hair turns white.
Oh no! Is this what happened?
Yeah,
What
Ah.
happened?
you almost
remember that
got
now.
aged 11 years,
Oh no!
but instead your hair is now white.
All right, but I still turn that key.
Yeah, it turns and like it still continues to descend.
Can I open the door?
Grab.
No, you can't.
Can I run through it a la Battle Rager?
You could try. Make me an
Aha.
athletics check.
This is what I do. I invoke rage. And then I run through.
Fair enough.
Ah, he says angrily.
Is the door wood?
The door across the way is stone.
Oh, I have a plus 15 to my athletics.
So while he's doing that, what were you doing? What is everybody? What was Wildfire doing?
Waiting for us to get the keys so we can try them. Well,
Oh, what-
on the second one, did a poison spray thing come
Wow.
out?
No, it was the age thing when you touch it.
Oh.
34.
You put a sizable crack in this stone door. The ceiling is now only like 10 feet above you guys.
I do it again.
Key number 3.
Okay.
4. Not the
4.
bug. 4.
You take 4?
Well, because if you're going around the room like that.
Yeah, I mage hand take 4 and then mage hand throw it in the lock.
Okay. You when you remove this key from it, you hear a click but nothing happens.
Okay.
And the stuff, it still continues to go down. Do you put it in the lock?
Yeah.
It stops. And it is like, you guys are like, it's like 15 feet down, so basically everybody here is essentially not everybody, but three of the people are dropping prone, and you see the door in front that was cracked, like very shakily, kind of just like, oh, and then just falls off because it's broken in the middle. So Rick and Oz, you can walk through. Wildfire, Ash, and Wave kind of have to crawl prone into the next room.
Well, that was close.
That was close. I remember that being close last time too.
Yeah.
Do you...
Now you remember that last time when you took the fourth one off, it started to trigger the trap immediately. But if you put something of equal weight back on that, it stopped it.
Right.
But the fourth key was the one that did it, but a false key sets it off too.
Aha.
Because you used a mage hand, you didn't see the white hair that was laying across the key where you picked that from.
Yeah.
That's all right. You look good. You look distinguished.
I see, I get the family resemblance there.
I don't want to talk about it. Yeah.
You know what? With white hair, you could dye it any other color easily.
That's true.
Yeah, and maybe this will work with me with the guys.
Yeah.
You look distinguished.
All right,
That's what I said.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's
Plus,
just go to the next room.
Maybe now the Thieves Guild won't notice you for a while.
Oh yeah.
You could pretend to be some old halfling.
Yeah.
You look kind of like you already got like those worry lines coming down the middle.
That might just be a situation, so we'll see. I really have to be. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Right.
So you guys head into the next.
Now that he's old, he can't hold his bladder.
That's fair.
Happens,
So you guys make your way into the next room.
All right.
This is a perfectly square chamber with a high ceiling and doors on each wall. At its center, sitting in a shallow pool cut into the floor, is a huge obsidian skull. Floating high above it, within a small magical force field, is a triangular bronze key.
Okay.
You see doors on the other walls.
Do we remember this from last time?
You guys can make me intelligence checks.
Okay. Should have rewatched that old episode.
Yeah.
Well.
Damn.
Wave, help break out.
Yeah.
Okay, you get a 4.
Oh, that's good. 14.
16.
All right. So you remember there was something about gemstones, and you see that it has cannonball-like gemstones for eyes. Its left is made out of a ruby. Its right is made out of a sapphire. Based on the estimate, each gemstone weighs about 85 pounds.
Fuck.
And at the center of its forehead is a third eye, carved depicting eyelashes and a centered gaze.
Well, upstairs there was the ruby, the emerald, and the sapphire.
Right.
Does the eye look like it would fit the key?
When you get a little bit closer, as last time, you can see that it's sitting in a shallow pool of water cut a few inches into the floor, and beneath the water you can see a series of colorful fist-sized gemstones, each set into the floor. In a straight line from left to right, you see quartz gem, which is clear, a red gem, an orange gem, a yellow gem, a green gem, a blue gem, and a purple gem and a black gem.
Okay.
They look like they would fit in the third eye socket.
Okay. So.
Okay.
Upstairs before there was.
I vaguely remember this.
The ruby, the sapphire, and the emerald.
Yeah.
So my first instinct says to use the emerald. Is there anything else in this room? Is there another door?
There are 3 doors. There's one on the other side and then 2 on the opposite sides.
Okay.
And there's the key floating in the magic aura there.
Sure. I check the doors to see if they open.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me find out. I don't remember, honestly.
It's fair.
So, key, floating aura, 3 eyes, 1 missing, bunch of gems that'll fit.
Yeah,
Yes.
there is
Yeah.
a ruby eye and a sapphire. Right eye, left eye is a ruby, right eye is a sapphire. Each seems to be, they weigh about 85 pounds, those eyes.
Okay.
And then there's a third eye socket kind of in the middle. And in the water, there is clear red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, black gemstones.
Okay.
They seem that, like, from eyeing it up, one of those will fit in the socket.
Oh, guys, this is perfect. We put the purple on because red plus blue equals purple.
Or do we put the emeralds since those are the 3 gems that appeared upstairs?
I mean, that wasn't a thing
Right.
last time. How did you figure it out last time without those gems just appearing upstairs?
Did those gems
Good
appear
point.
upstairs last time?
No.
I don't think so.
All right. Go purple
All
then.
right. Yeah, I guess.
Makes sense.
Is that what you guys do?
Yeah.
I mean, I
I
wasn't
vote
here
for it.
last time.
How
I don't
heavy are
remember.
these gems?
They're fist size. They're easy to pick up.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
So Mage Hand can do it. We'll say that.
Sure.
All right. So you guys put the purple gemstone in the third eye socket. The force field flickers out, and the key falls to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I mage hand pick up the key.
You
Brilliant.
have the key.
All right.
Try one of the doors.
Do we go left or straight?
Or
Or
All
does
right.
the key fit all of the doors?
Yeah, that's what. Should we check?
Yeah. Before we pick one, let's check that out.
Yeah, let's check that out.
okay. You guys also have a vague memory of a magic mouth in this room, but it didn't happen this time. Let me see. There are 3 doors leading out of here. I just want to remember which one this opens. Sorry, it's been a little bit, and I did not get to prep as much as I wanted to with the whole 24-hour shift.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Where does this one take me? I don't know. Let's just say that it opens the door to the right.
All right. Do you guys tell me that you found it? Do you guys tell me the thing about the magic mouth?
Sure, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to try touching the key? Maybe that'll activate the magic mouth?
Sure.
Because I'm just trying to think of what would have been different if I wasn't here. You guys would have had to actually grab it.
That's true.
Right. All
So,
right.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
Okay. All right. I tried.
Maybe it was one of the other gemstones we tried first.
Do you
Might
want to
have
pull
been.
the keys or just like figure we solved it with my brilliant color magic brain?
What are the stones in order, Ted?
Clear, red, orange, yellow, green, blue. You took the purple one, and then there's a black one.
Okay. I think the black one was like death, if I remember correctly. I
Okay.
think we started with the clear one, but I can't remember. But if
Like,
we
I
have,
don't
I guess
remember.
it's all a moot point. Let's go through the right door.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. Pick one
Okay.
after the other. We don't know what's behind them. Let's go.
Ash, how you holding up in all this?
And he's like, I fucking hate this.
Fair.
I'm sorry.
He's
Me
like,
too.
no, it's what it is. Maybe this will get us where we need to go. This is a lot more complex than the shit I usually have to deal with. I can usually just hit it or shoot it or stab it. I'm glad I don't have to really do anything.
Cool.
Do anything.
Happy,
yet.
happy to oblige.
Yeah. So you guys open the door to the right. And let's see. What's this? Gotcha. Okay. So just as the last of you steps into this room, the door emits a deep click that reverberates through the chamber, unlocking you inside. The door is flanked by carvings of demonic simian faces, and directly across from you is a wide chasm, interrupted by a thin precipice of rock. Across from that, the room continues off into a perilous tunnel of darkness.
Oh.
How far across is the chasm?
Chasm is 40 feet across.
Cool.
This is what's through the door?
Yeah.
Walk on the walls.
Well, should we Well, yeah. Should we try to see what's behind the other doors? See if this key
The door's
opens
shut
those
behind
two?
us.
We went. Okay. I thought we just saw through.
I don't think so, right?
Sorry, say that again.
The door shut behind us.
Yeah, it did, and it clicked.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Using my slippers of spider climb, I'm gonna walk across the thing.
Okay. As you do, metallic shing echoes sharply as mechanical grinding sounds fill the chamber. The cylinder, I guess I forgot to say that at the precipice in the middle begins to lift and spinning, and it's like shooting out flechettes all around the room.
Oh.
So it's just like doesn't hit you because you're up on the ceiling. Yeah, you can make me a perception check up top.
Ooh, I'm rolling pretty good today.
Nice.
28.
Okay, you can see that atop the flechette launching device is a keyhole.
Oh, guys, I found a keyhole.
Okay.
Hang on, let me see how much happens to you guys in the meantime
Must
here.
we find a key?
It's a triangular bronze looking keyhole. Let's see.
Should have kept the key from the last room.
I would say we did.
I would say you would have, yeah.
Why wouldn't we?
Why wouldn't we?
It's bronze. What if we need a new memorial?
True.
And Wave's
For
like,
whose parents?
yeah, that's what Wave says. The flechettes all fire and they miss basically all of you guys. But as they hit the wall, they stick into them, and you see that they're tipped with some sort of acid, and it begins to sort of like melt away the wall a little bit.
Ew, gross.
What do you
That's not
do, Oz?
I'll shout out to them. Should I try the bronze keyhole? The key from the other room? It looks like it'll fit.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, I mage hand the key down and try and click, click.
You do so, and the flechettes stop firing, and the door behind you opens.
Uh-huh.
The one you just came through.
What's on the other side?
You have to cross to the other side, and then there is a chasm. A tunnel full of darkness.
I remember that we did not go down this tunnel.
That's
All right,
accurate.
back
Into the main room.
Yeah,
try
but
to open the
first,
door.
I shoot my harpoon across to pull myself over. I want to smell the tunnel full of darkness.
Okay, make me a perception check.
All right. It smells like
Sewer.
napalm. 1. I rolled a 1.
Yeah, it smells weird. It
This
smells
smells
magically gross and also stinky.
magically stinky.
Yep.
This smells like me after any time.
Smells like
Alright.
you all the time?
Yep.
Cool.
Weird. All right.
All right. I shoot back across.
Back to the main room.
Back to the main room.
All right.
Try the door straight
So-
across from where we came from before. Like just try to make our way
Does
around the
this
room.
key work for the other doors in the room?
Do you test it?
Yeah, we'll do the we just did the right door, right? So this is the left door now we can do?
Sure.
Not
Yeah.
the
Or
straight
the cen-
through.
Not
Yeah,
the
yeah,
big
I
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, whatever. Sure. You try this other door and it works.
All right.
Let's say. Okay. Littered with rubble, this chamber is brightly lit by 3 large braziers on the south wall. You can see there are doors. Let's see. There's a door you came in. Let's just say that's the only door that's here. And then there is, on the opposite side of the torches, is a crumbling sarcophagus turned into a makeshift throne. Upon it sits a blindfolded skeleton. It turns and tilts its skull curiously as you enter.
Mm-hmm.
It sits motionless.
Back out.
The door locks
Oh there,
behind you.
traveler.
Yeah, right?
Oh, there, traveler.
The skeleton holds its thumb and index finger in a circle, with its other 3 fingers fanned upwards, and places it over its blindfolded eye as if it were a monocle. Looking at you, its other hand extends forward, holding 2 blank dice carved from bone in its palm.
All right.
All right.
What did you guys do last time?
Not
I don't
this.
think we went in this room last time.
I don't think we
You
went in
did.
this room at all.
We did?
You did.
Okay. I go up and poke my hand through the circle like Pat would.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I don't do that.
Okay. All right.
I'll say like, "Hey, Mr. Bones, what's up?"
Then it just sits there looking like that.
All right.
Did you play dice
And you
with
see
it?
the braziers that are there.
Yeah.
The brazier on the left has a pile of coins, jewelry, and other valuables at its base. The brazier on the right holds a collection of small magical items and things. And the brazier in the center has a shallow velvet-lined box.
All right.
As though some sort of die rolling tray.
Mm-hmm.
So, should we take those things and throw them in the thing?
The
Sure.
dice and throw
Yeah.
them in the tray?
Yeah.
Go for it, Oz.
Yeah, go right ahead, bud.
All right, using Mage Hand, I'm going to attempt to remove the dice from this fella's hand.
You have them.
And I'm going to Mage Hand them over to the dice rolling tray and give them a couple wiggle waggles and throw them down.
I would like you to roll me 2d6, good sir.
And also a d20 to roll for eyes.
Oh!
No, just 2d6.
Oh, okay. All right.
I got an 11 on the 2d6.
Okay. Stand by while I look at your character sheet real quick.
Oh.
Let us see here. Oz. What would be funny? Equipment. What do we got here? Fishing statue, a hammer, tinderbox. Let's go with a hammer. You've got a hammer that you have as part of your burglar's kit.
Yeah.
You feel like a shimmer and like a from your backpack.
Oh, I go through my backpack and
Your hammer is turned to solid gold.
Oh, I
Nice.
will pull it out and show them to these guys.
Very cool.
Oh. Thing.
Is the door unlocked?
Hang on, let me just see. Let's see. I think, let's see, characters make an offering or roll the dice. They don't have to offer anything if they roll the dice.
Nice.
For those who do, consult the table. Trying to just see if you all have to do something or not. Okay. I'm gonna say sure. The door opens.
I love this room, guys. This was a great room.
I'm never
Yeah.
getting back in this room, but as a one-time only room, good room.
After the dice are rolled in the box, they reappear in its hand, and it still sits there, kind of looking at the rest of you.
All right, I'm gonna
Back it on out.
and back it on out of here.
I'm gonna go with him. I'm not a gambling person.
Rick doesn't gamble anymore. He quit after he died.
The wave goes, I got this, and he goes over and he takes 2 dice, and he throws them in the thing.
All right.
Ooh. He gets to roll again twice, applying both effects. So he rolled a 7.
Ooh.
7.
He rolled a 7 again.
Ooh. So he rolls 3 times now.
A 7 again.
Wow. 4 rolls and applies all the effects.
Okay. 10. All of his attacks do an extra d4 damage until he completes a long rest.
Nice.
Another 7.
Cool. 4 more rolls.
Something in his bag turns to gold.
Nice. Gorm, no!
He has advantage on his next dexterity saving throw.
Cool.
Another 7.
4 rolls.
Come back to that one. He ages 10 years.
Oops.
Yikes.
He has advantage on his next 3 skill or ability checks.
Nice.
And he gets inspiration.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Okay,
All right, and yeah, what was that other one though?
don't worry about it.
Oh yeah.
You say that now I can.
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I guess I leave.
Okay. You guys
Yeah.
head back out, and you can see the other door that leads out is seemingly open.
Ah,
And let's get the fuck out, guys.
cool.
All right. So, this room is a circular room with a kind of staircase leading up. There's a pedestal in the middle. Enter a huge circular chamber. Mottled glass windows line its circumference atop the ledge you stand on, looking down into an arena of filth below. Outside those windows, you see a small sea of corpses hung up on hooks in various states of decay.
Ooh.
A mechanized hatch high above opens as a few corpses fall from above, their bones shattering on the surfaces below. And you hear a rumbling and a bellow and a roar, and then something will happen. But we're going to find out what that is, I believe, next time.
I know.
Prime Ambition, I
Fair
saw your question about the reliquary. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to answer it. Yeah, to Ash's point, really, any point is a good point to tip the reliquary during one of these episodes, because it could do all manner of things. It could do good things for the party, where like they get magic items or they get something interesting, good it happens to them. It could do bad things, where sometimes they summon, a predator from outer space to hunt the party. Or it could do weird things, like ostriches with baby heads run through the party's area, and then they have to deal with the aftermath of that. Or they're transported to the same plane, except it's a musical. Things like that. All kind of things that have happened in the past.
Yes.
So that
anything from rocket launchers to magic rapiers to
And many things we don't even know.
health bubbles. That happened.
did that happen? I forget.
I think so.
Yeah, we had Scottish ants,
Scottish ants.
angry ants.
Mhm.
Did you guys get the one where your food begs to be eaten?
No.
No, but I'm excited for it.
I think we did.
I think we just had that one tomato.
Well, we had that
It wasn't
tomato
that
one out
good.
of the abyss, but
Yeah.
we had pizza rain from the sky in a dungeon one time.
Mm-hmm.
No, you never know what's
Lost all
gonna
our
happen.
fingernails.
No.
Yeah, lost all your fingernails. That's true. Your
As
hair.
long as you don't suddenly summon snakes at us, I'm okay.
Really anything else?
Anything else, I feel
that triggers
equipped.
his PTSD.
Yes.
Yeah. So, thank you all so much for watching. We really do appreciate everybody coming to hang out. Announcements for the winner of the Wild Mount giveaway will be I'll make those tomorrow. So that's a thing. I'll be doing that. The top 10 video that was supposed to come out today got sort of waylaid by the Unearthed Arcana coverage that came out, but the top 10 video is going to be edited kind of as we speak. And that will come out as soon as I'm able to put it out. And that is it. Thank you once again to Hero Forge for sponsoring this video. More fun stuff to come from Hero Forge in the near future. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I've said it before. I said it last time. We do have a Patreon. I saw some folks had recently signed up for it. You get cool behind the scenes stuff like my pre-show DM notes and my post-show DM notes. Access to all of my character sheets for NPCs and characters that I play on various streams as well. Voting on what video topics should come out, as well as a bunch of other things like Q&A sessions and whatnot. So Cool stuff. My DM notes are very short this time. This is all it is. Just the text. Everything else below that was from the session because I didn't know if we were actually going to, play tonight, so I didn't have time to prep anything. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. We will see you all next week.
Later, nerd.
Sounds good. Love you, internet.